That would be Dusk.
That'll be actually Dust. No, Dust is a raid boss. That's a different story. It's gonna be like, oh, we gotta go fight Dusk, and like Ty like loses the control or something. It's like, oh no, we gotta fight Ty.
Ty becomes Dusk 2.0.
Dust 2.0. I
I got
mean,
knocked. You gotta slap
so
some sense out.
here's like the here's like the spoiler. Like, you know how Ty said like I might be the last one who could become me, you know,
Yeah.
kind of thing. So technically, if Dusk wins, Dusk gets the power, and he, you know, he can do what the fuck he wants to do with it.
But if Ty wins, does the legacy continue?
If Ty wins, he's the last one. That's all it is.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't know about duo, but the duo Ty can't take the power of Ty. So
Damn.
yeah, it's unfortunate. But that one's actually smart. Only the dumb ones can have the power of Ty.
Did Draco come in here? I
He
thought
did.
I saw him.
I filled him in. I filled him in. That was it.
Is he gonna come back or
No.
Oh.
He's done. Yeah, that's it. I filled him in. It was like, okay, so this is basically what Gideon's doing, and that's all I did. And I was
gonna
like,
come back for more sessions like next
he will.
time?
No, he will. Probably in 2 weeks.
Okay.
Because I have to finish his class thing. I told him, I was like, I got sick. I couldn't finish it this week. I was gonna finish it this week, and I couldn't.
Cryptic just messaged me. It was like 3 weeks and I can game again. I don't know what that means.
Oh. Oh, maybe he's like gone somewhere or something.
I don't know. He hasn't told me he's out of that.
Maybe he's quitting our campaign for 3 weeks. Can't believe it.
As far as I know, he said last week he was still coming on this Wednesday.
You should message him. Are you gonna be here for Noobs Thing tomorrow? Don't say that.
Yeah, I did. Oh, I mean, I should actually just ask him what do you mean by that, because I just said him like yippee shake.
Yippee shake? Question mark. Are you hungry, buddy? You want to get food?
No, I had pizza during the last game.
Oh, I understand. You need more pizza.
I had Little Caesars, and I didn't eat all the pizza.
I get it. You want what's the other pizza chain that's like cheap, but like that's like kind of like Little Caesars? I don't know many pizza chains.
Wait, the rage lasts my con mod in hours? For Tanya?
For what?
Apparently her rage would last like 5 hours long. I thought it was just a minute.
I think she has a special thing. I think she has a special thing.
Oh, good thing we went with the knock her out plan instead of.
Oh no, yeah, definitely. You have to knock her out.
It was only like 18 seconds.
Yeah, you gotta knock her out. So, because like, what would Machiko have done in that scenario? I gotta think about that. Well, she wouldn't have been able to block all the damage that Machiko did, right? So, because barbarians only work for non-magical attacks, basically.
Yeah. Well, even apparently like magical, physical, because the guy enchanted his rapiers and made them magical rapiers, but it still didn't go by your resistances.
Like elemental damage, so like force and that kind of stuff. Like it would been fine. Like I probably would have psychic damage, easy.
Yeah, that's Shandira did, produce flame and ignited around fire. She couldn't heal anyone because she had a healing spirit up, but if she used the healing spirit, it would have healed Tanya. So
yeah. I'm trying to think who or what I would have done. Machiko actually would be different now, so I probably would have died as Machiko. that would have been the case.
Just stay in the back.
No, Machiko's a mid-lane fighter now because she can't use magic.
No, I want to just stay back.
So like, all right, guys. If I had Dimension Door, I would leave, but I can't. So I'm going to get on Meteor, and I'm going to run.
It all worked out anyway.
I
knocked her out.
I would have run. Yeah, I can.
Yeah,
I could fly faster than her. It's fine.
I mean, you didn't need to. If you can fly, you didn't need to run.
Yeah, just float above her. No,
you just need to. Well, I mean, still, like, can she? How high can she jump?
120 feet.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
All right, just fly 130 feet in the air.
It's like, all right, I know how high she can jump. We're gonna go up high.
How many miles? 130 feet to
In miles, it's not a mile. So
It's like 0.02 miles.
yeah, 120 feet's like
39 meters.
yeah,
39 and a
it's a
half.
third of a football field.
Hmm.
About fourth. Yeah, about a fourth. Yeah. Anyhow, I'm sipping tea. I should have been rolling things while we're talking, but I didn't. I was trying to set a red button today. Oh, just
Hmm.
now. Actually, not, when I meant today, I meant just now. Uh, I found out my Windows says PowerShell, and I was like, wait, I have PowerShell. All Windows says PowerShell. Of course it does. And then I found out I had to restart my computer for it, and I was like, I'm not doing that.
I'm gonna die for a second.
Oh, he died. He's never come back. He's dead. And we lost him. Lost my friend.
And I'm back.
Oh, it's like I can still hear his voice.
Beyond the grave.
Beyond. I think I've learned how to be a necromancer. Question of the day. Let's see. Oh, this is an easy question here. Let's have an easy question for this week, buddy.
Oh, okay. Cryptic just saying that means he doesn't have to wake up super early for classes and he can actually play video games.
Oh, what's that one game like? The one game that one song's like, I
Final
wanna play
Fantasy.
video games.
Pokemon Go.
Is that Pokemon Go?
I love Pokemon. No, wait. Uh, no, it's
It's
I
almost the
love
same.
play Pokemon Go
Yeah, I
every
love
day.
every day. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a noise. I don't remember what the one you were singing for.
There's
I heard
another
it
one.
before.
It's like I wanna play video games. Oh, I think it's an '80s song actually. Hold on.
Yeah, I don't think that was for a specific video game. I think that's just a kid who just wanted to play video
I
games.
wanna play
I
video
wanna
games.
play
So
video
you
games.
know what
Yeah,
I'm
I
talking about,
remember
right?
seeing. Yeah,
Oh, it's Blackout. It's Blackout video games. It's old. It's 16. It's 16 years old. It's early to hold on. I need to. I feel like if I watch this, I'm gonna DMCA it. I'm not gonna watch it. You know, I'll look at it for 10 seconds.
I search up video games and fucking
Yeah.
Tenacious D's song comes up.
Yeah, I remember this. Wait, if I put in snippets, I can't get DMCA'd, right?
Yeah, reverse the pitch.
It's very badly fucking.
I wanna play video games. I just wanna play
Yeah,
video
I wanna
games.
play video games, right? He's like waking up out of bed and shit. I understand now. Okay. Let's do the question of the day. It's a real easy one, Tank. Would you believe it or not, Izzy?
Is that the question?
No. Would you believe it or not?
Would you believe what? It.
It. The clown? How do you know that?
Pennywise?
Pennywise? Wasn't Pennywise like an alien or something?
I think he was like a demon or an alien. I don't
Like,
know.
I mean, aren't demons and aliens the same things in Dragon Ball?
What was Pennywise?
What is Pennywise? Is he still alive? Is he dead?
What creature is Pennywise? He's a shape-shifting creature known as a glamour, who is billions of years old.
So
It lived on planet Earth for many years, originated in a void dimension outside the regions of space known as the Macroverse.
Damn. Can't believe they took my plot.
And he got killed by just a bunch of kids with an inhaler?
That's awesome. All right, Izzy, here's
This
your
is
question.
battery acid, you swan.
This is better. I didn't watch it.
I didn't watch it either. I just know the fucking meme.
I didn't watch it.
I didn't watch it.
I didn't watch it. Okay. Your question is, do you prefer sunny or rainy days?
Rainy days.
Why?
Because she likes the cool feeling of rain on her skin, and they're an excuse to stay inside and work on projects.
Because
Generally not a fan of the heat.
it lets her Stay inside and play video games.
Yes.
Inside
I keep
and
getting that question, and Ike is like, "Do you prefer sunny or rainy days?" I got that from fucking
oh
uh
uh a lot of people ask that, like Narrow,
yeah.
fucking
Who's the little girl in Privity Squad?
Adme.
Adme. Yeah, I was like, she's like, "Do you prefer sunny or rainy
She
days?" And I was
says
like,
she
"Okay."
likes Sunny. Yeah.
No, she likes
Oh
rainy
no, she likes Rainy.
days.
Yeah, that's right. Cause then
And I was like, "Oh, she probably likes sunny days because she can see cats that way." And she's like, "Oh, I prefer sunny days, and I prefer rainy days." And it's like, what the fuck?
what the fuck, Adme? Adme likes to stay inside.
I didn't realize Yuna wanted your dick too.
Who?
Yunwa.
Oh yeah, you know what loves you. She's the Cinderella about it. I love her.
Yeah, I said that fucking because I saw that animated video first, and I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, that's," and then I got recommended the other thing. It's like, "Oh, that was just based on an actual, apparently like a thing." If you
Yeah.
have one, I
I
think the
think
only person I'm
I
missing
have
Blanc Noir and Yunwa.
I have all of them.
Whoever wants it hot and heavy, meet me in hotel room 704.
Why would you say that, Commander?
Because he's giving out sweet, hot baked sweet
but
potatoes.
why would he say it like that though?
Because they're hot and heavy.
Why did he just say, "Hey, if you want hot and heavy sweet potatoes"?
It's just like I just like Blanca Noir. It's like I thought I was only going to be doing this with Noir, but there's so many other women here.
He said, "Wow." Everyone beep 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 beep. Like, oh wow, a lot of people want sweet potatoes today. Alright, anyways, I guess
and
we're
then
chaos rolls and
and
stuff.
then they all fucked.
And then they all raped him.
Oh god.
You probably said stop at some point.
And then Folkwayne came in actually wanting baked potatoes.
Yeah, one day.
I didn't realize Mary would fucking drain him
Oh,
dry.
Mary loves to do things to you. It's funny because it's not any of the SR ones. It's all the SSR
Yeah,
ones.
that's all. They're the only ones that
But
are
it's funny
worth it.
because the SR stories are the ones who want to fuck you, like who actually
Yeah.
like imply like they like, hey, we're fucking.
That's what I was saying. Fucking Delta like goes down and sucks your dick. There's a
No, don't.
visual of her like going down on
She's
you.
just shining your shoes. I understand.
She,
She's shining your shoes. She's doing what
you
she
only
does
see
best.
you only see the top of her head underneath your text box.
She's shining your shoes while you're while you're blanking out because you're so tired.
The more I'm playing fucking Starseed, the less I want to keep playing. I'm not interested in the story. The gameplay is a
I
bit
haven't. I.
boring.
It's funny because I haven't looked at any of the story because it's in another menu and I haven't had time to watch it. Is the thing.
I think there's only one more.
Well, that's kind of spoilers, but if you watch it, but like things happen in the story, and the maid is like, "Hey," and yeah, that's
Fuck,
basically it.
fuck me.
You basically, she's like, "Fuck me,"
Fuck me, please.
cause the thing is, him and the wife keep fucking every night. They're like,
Yeah.
and it's a small house, so everyone can hear
And
it.
she's like, yeah, she's listening.
E-
Doesn't the magic instructor listen in
Yeah,
on it too and start masturbating?
cause like they're all like in heat, basically. Like when something is in heat,
Yeah.
everyone gets in heat, basically. So it's like, oh well. All right. So what am I doing? Oh, I have to roll. I have to keep rolling things. Sorry.
Yeah, we just were like prepping for this fucking dragon fight, and I'm like, they're like, I'm gonna get this and this. I'm like, I've got is a fucking axe and like 4 javelins. I've got nothing else.
Isn't it the best when like you over prepare and you end up not doing the thing you want to do? And then it's like,
That's why I was literally this whole session. I was sitting there listening to music, and then it was my turn. I was like, I slash, I
yeah.
walk away
I, that's how I feel when I play every character. Like, because
because
everyone's
I was like,
thinking, and I'm like, I already know what I'm gonna do. So it's like, okay.
as soon as like Tanya, like we realized she was out of control, I was like thinking of plans. I was like, I could do my breath weapon, but she's really good at con slaves. I could wig her now. It's just like the best plan is just walk away. Just let her get the shit beaten out of her, man. I'm not even gonna get involved at this point.
Like, we're just gonna die, dude. Like, not
I'm
die.
just gonna
We're gonna kill
no.
them.
Festus is gonna live. Like if need be, Festus was ready to take her down because by that point she already had like half her health, and he's a barbarian too. So her slashing wouldn't have done anything against him, but his lightning weapon would have done stuff against her.
Yeah.
And he wouldn't even need to reckless because she was constantly reckless attacking, so he'd always have advantage, and
Yeah.
so she wouldn't need to get advantage against him. So I was ready to take her down if need be, but then this other guy is like, I'm going to use my fleet foot, which will let me roll a d8, and I'll get AC based on that, and I'm gonna stand her down. I'm gonna pull out the way, and I'm gonna try and reason with her. And then he rolled a 1
Oh, this is
and got 1
brutal.
more AC, and then he got fucking torn to shreds as soon as their attention turned to him,
Jesus Christ.
and then he just fucking bonked her on the back of the head after that.
All right, for the noob roll. Not the noob roll, the chaos roll. Like,
Chaos.
everyone's polymorphed into a random creature on the polymorph list.
No.
All right, reroll.
For how long?
Oh, right, I didn't actually say. Uh, let me find out. I'll find out for you, buddy. Don't worry. Let me.
I'm
Oh, I
probably
rolled the
still
D100 already.
rerolling.
5 days.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, we're not doing that, please. All right, let me reroll.
This would be right after the training, right? After we're done with the hyperbolic time chamber.
This would be going into it.
Okay, no.
Yeah. Oh, perfect. Nothing happens.
Nothing that I could
Oh no,
see or
I changed this one. I lied.
oh.
Oh, okay. I forgot I changed it to this. It was actually more useful. Damn. All right. So on your fate thing, because you rerolled it, you're like, okay, I wonder what the new one's gonna be for chaos. Noob answers one question to its entirety as much as possible. Your current character you're playing gains that knowledge.
He's already done that for me a lot.
All right, come back here. I need you. You're about to step into the rift,
Yeah.
and like, I'm just gonna like, just.
Yeah, it's like, oh, what'd I do this time?
Um, it's Nisus did it.
Oh, is it the wish or
No,
oh, it's the one Krista got?
no.
Oh,
Just ask me anything, anything. I will answer it to its entirety. As much information as I have. Anything.
you've already answered so much for me.
Well, I could be hiding things from you.
Hmm. Hmm.
Hmm. Oh, also you have glasses.
Huh?
Everyone in the party has glasses.
Oh, why?
That's the new role. That's the other role. Yeah.
um. Okay.
When you take them off, you can't see anything.
Do they enhance my vision at all? Or?
No. They make your vision normal.
Okay.
You have it for this session, basically. It's only for this session.
All right.
Don't lose those. You might need them.
I think I have a good question.
Sure.
Hmm.
You're asking me, not noob, not the guy at the desk. You're asking me. Oh, you're asking basically both, I guess. It's kind of the same.
Well, so it's Izzy asking you, or it's me as a tank asking Noob that Izzy would learn.
What would you prefer, buddy?
I don't know. I don't even know what I necessarily should be asking about, but
Anything, buddy. Whichever you prefer. I'll answer it as me. As me. Because
throw a
it's
fucking
to its entirety. As much as possible.
throw a hard one, I guess, at you.
Why'd you do this, dude? Why? Why?
uh,
Gives me time to finish my tea, at least.
there's one question I have that it's very open ended, but
Okay.
it's probably the best thing, I guess, to help me.
You're right. Let me put a notepad.
Um, what is the most important thing that I should be 100% aware of and have information about in
What?
character?
Oh, like Izzy should know? Was the most important thing that Izzy should know?
Yeah, like what are the facts about the most important thing she should know about?
Like of the universe?
Like in terms of like her goals, the campaign itself, like things something you think is like detrimental that she should be made aware of to help ensure her like survival or happiness, anything that might be detrimental to her safety in the near future.
No regarding her. I'll put it as what is the most important thing that Izzy should know regarding her future, and her and her future endeavors, I guess.
Yeah.
That is really open ended. You're right.
Yeah.
Let's think about this. So let's break down this question. So currently Izzy is in a break period where she's kind of training everything, right? She's kind of she's trying to figure out where the fuck should I be turning my attention to, and that's basically the question you're asking. Like, what should I be turning my attention to right now? Um,
Because there's
and
the God Chainer stuff, there's her mom, there's focus, there's the Legion stuff, there's uh just getting herself stronger through all this training and unlocking her potential and the potential of the other council members.
I mean, here's the biggest thing, right? Uh, you guys are quote unquote adventurers, right? So the best thing you should know is you should adventure and explore mostly every like facet you can possibly can. And at that point, you pick and choose. But like between like the choices you can choose right now, um, I think it's whatever you think is gonna be the most growing as a character, right? Like you can choose emotionally, you can choose intellectually, you can choose like actually physically. At that point, but it's really whatever you think it is, whichever facet you think is gonna make the character grow at that point. Um, I think going to Tuktuka is a good idea because no one's actually ever explored Tuktuka very much in any of the campaigns. Um,
Right.
there is probably stuff there that will going. I get. Okay. Answering to its entirety. I have to remember this. It's hot.
You don't need to unveil the entirety of the campaign,
Oh no,
but
I won't. I'm gonna unveil things that
if
could
if
happen.
this path is the thing you think is most important Izzy should go on, then
I think
like I guess a why.
so. Here's the thing. I think every path that Izzy goes on from this point forward changes something.
Okay.
So like it could be either world based, it could be herself, it could be other people, but it changes something. And that's how fate works. Like you touch something, something else is gonna happen. Cause and effect, basically. I think the biggest change would be if you go to Tuktuka. and I can't
Okay.
explore the reason as to why, but
Yeah.
obviously. But if you go to Tortuga, probably big changes are gonna happen.
Okay.
Um, anything dealing with gods, God Chainer, big things are gonna happen.
Yeah.
That's probably important too. Whoever you pick is gonna be important. Like Nubar revealed last time, it's the order of what you do things is more important than really how you do it.
Hmm.
Um,
Should have asked like, what's the best
what's
order
the
I
best
could do
order I
that?
can do it? Whatever your heart feels.
Yeah.
Um, what are some other things that you're deciding that you want to do?
Um.
What is best things that you should know for the future and everything too? Uh, oh, Tune's tired. Don't let Revy build the bridge right now. That's probably the biggest
Okay.
thing.
That's. We discovered that before. Yeah, because of my knowledge
Yeah,
or
don't let
intelligence.
that happen because he's waiting for that to happen. Basically, he's like, oh, they have to connect Arcanux at some point. So if I just wait, or if I kill Adventurous now, then I can just go. So yeah, Adventurous is the only thing that's stopping him basically at this point. Um, I mean, I guess the other party over there's technically doing that in their own free time. Um, but
I'm not like pushing the boundaries of anything else in like dangerous territory. Is like my knowledge and my crafting skills aren't getting too much for myself.
um, I think unlocking your potential with Kaijo was probably a good step, but knowing how to maintain that to a healthy medium is good too, because just unlocking your stats alone is a good thing, but being able to maintain that, because there's only so much a mortal body can handle, right? Because I
Yeah.
never really explained that, like, oh, what does unlocking your stats really mean? It means like, well, you don't have a limit now, but uh, your body obviously has one.
Mhm.
So it's just and that limit, it could be either like 50 or above. So you just gotta make sure to be careful with that. And that's 50 in one stat. So when you get to if you get to 50 strength, like your muscles can get so bulky at some point, it's not really sufficient. And even like
Yeah.
even training that much wouldn't even be beneficial at that point. So oh, here's one for the future as well, as like try not to train your stats too much in the time chamber rift thing,
Okay.
because it's kind of a waste of time for higher stats, because it takes more time to train your higher stats than your lower stats. So like if you have anything you feel particularly is kind of low, just try to train those,
Fair. Okay.
because it's quicker and that way you can spread your time to other things. Um, oh, here's another one. I have to answer to entirety. Here's another one. Like, your bonding, the thing you've been kind of afraid to do, I guess.
Neglecting.
You're what?
I've been like neglecting a bit because my
Neglecting.
cards.
Well, here's the thing too. It's like, you can bond with people.
Yeah.
You don't technically bond with the person. Like, you don't need Talisha to be there to bond with her. Like, you take her essence
Oh.
basically, and so you get like her likeness. So the more the more the closer you are, sorry, the more closer you are, the closer you are to that person, the more of that likeness you get from them. It's like Mega Man. So you know how Mega Man, you would when you do the whole soul
Yeah.
thing, right? Uh, except it didn't really matter with how close you are to the person. You just kind of do it if you're close to that person. Um, it's like that in a way. So like if you bonded with Talishi, you'd get like a lot of attacks. For example, you get like your own like custom gunblade that you'd use in that scenario,
Mhm.
and you would get, it's a flat amount of temporary HP. Like, it's not like how your cards are where you're like, oh, I get all that temporary HP. It's, you get like a flat amount. So, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, just use it if you need to, like, oh, kind of thing. The more you do it, the easier it gets as well.
Okay.
Uh, I don't know. Fall in love with whoever you want to fall in love with, man. That's a good one for the future. Just The world's your oyster.
There's too many sexy women.
There's too many sexy women. Um, I think canonically, not canonically. There's no canon couple. I'm trying to think about who's like the best suited for Izzy right now. It probably would be like closer to be like probably like Revi or Chizuru and stuff. That might be like the closest
She
ones.
probably wouldn't like want necessarily know that. She probably want to
Yeah,
keep that in like her own kind of.
yeah. This is like thinking best. Like, nah, if I don't need to know. um. Oh, here's an important one, I guess. Try to keep Ty alive.
Yeah, we already knew that.
It's he'll be alive. He can handle himself. But just like if it ever seems odd at times, like with like any kind of void walk stuff, just try to get away from that if possible. um, important. I think at this point in time, no one in the world is actually strong enough to fight a void walker 1-on-1. No, like not even. Well, yeah, no one. Yeah, no one at this point is able to fight a void walker 1-on-1. Uh, that's not saying 2-on-1 isn't a thing, but probably
Maybe.
still pretty hard. Um, it really depends on the void walker you fight. I guess some other things to look out for. Uh, yeah, just explore. I think that's the biggest thing, just exploring.
Alright.
If something just sounds interesting, just try to question it a little bit, and yeah, I think that's the.
Yeah, I think she's got a bit more direction now. I think.
I'm trying to think about what else. I'm sure there's other things. I feel like there's like an NPC we forgot somewhere, and I'm like, maybe we should talk to that guy. uh, oh, the most important council member. I probably shouldn't. Oh, I have to answer it entirety. This regards the future as well, actually. So, the most important council member to live is Machiko.
She's not even a council member
Exactly, and that's why she's not a council member. She knows that.
because her time stuff is very important.
It's very important for if you need to restart.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That is
Oh, yeah, I
that
can
is
see that.
that is plan Z. That is plan
Worst case
Z.
scenario.
You don't want to get to plan Z.
Yeah.
Yep. Other than that, the other important one to not die would be Nidus, but
Wow.
of all people, right? He has AIDS.
Can he bring everyone back to life?
No, he has So Nidus has a power to well, it's entirety. And the reason is because he has a power to like erase things, basically. Like you know how like Eraserhead is in My Hero.
You cut out there, I didn't hear what
Oh,
you said.
like you know how Erasure is in My Hero.
Yeah, he
So
has a power to negate other powers.
yeah, he has the power to negate other powers. So it's like it's kind of
Hmm.
just yeah, you kind of need him in some scenarios, like or he's like the last line of defense, basically.
All right.
Yeah. So when things get tough, he can just erase it if it's not like or if it's like inorganic or like if it's magical, basically. To a certain degree, it depends because he can't do godly powers. So that'll be OP. Alrighty, that's everything, I guess.
It's good enough for her.
Yep. All right, time to fill your holes, buddy.
Well,
What? I didn't think this was kind of session.
I think I'll need to switch to my laptop because I've been on this chair for a couple more hours than I probably should be.
Okay, go switch. Go switch.
Yeah, because I had the session and I was on it for a couple hours playing gotcha games before
Don't
that.
die. I need.
My back is decaying.
Okay, I'm gonna put my cup in the sink real quick.
All right, I'll be right
Yeah,
back.
yeah. Put my cup in. Oh, I'll be back, guys. Oh, okay, I'm back. Hello. I opened my window for 1 second and it was so cold. That was a mistake and a half. All right. Yeah, I'm going to wait for Tank because we have to wait for Tank. We have to wait for Tank. He's dead. He's never coming back. He's dead.
I completely forgot I didn't finish my Flips dailies, and I just opened my laptop and saw it was open.
Oh, your what? That your Echocalypse dailies?
Yeah.
Oh, you know it's funny because it resets in like 3 minutes.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, it's too late now.
I'll just leave it open, I guess.
No, I just closed it.
Oh, I mean, as long as you did like, as long as you did your rolls and stuff, it's probably the most you're gonna do.
Opening back up the game server.
I need to do my Nikkei, not Nikkei. I need to do my Honkai and my my Zenless.
We could do that after this session.
I forgot to do it. I was like, fuck.
But what did you? So what are we doing this session? If we're
That.
just, are we like?
Oh, I'm gonna tell you, buddy. I was opening. I was gonna
There
mention.
you go.
So
Are you ready?
are you ready? So I was gonna tell you what you gained from Kaijo, basically, because you gained a few
Mhm.
things, kind of.
I didn't, because I didn't get the full potential unlocking. Because he said that they'd be worth more if I, gain more things to unlock in the future.
Yeah, but like you still unlock your limiters and some other things that like were locked behind some locks as well.
He gave me the penis.
Whoa, locked
He
behind
unlocked
pussy.
my vagina.
You locked my virginity.
What the?
What?
Nah, that'd be strange.
Let's see. So he unlocked what we call element. You don't know what this means.
Element.
You have a inkling. It has something to do with your sight. You think?
Hydro.
Kaiju.
Unlocking this stuff.
You however do get knowledge
Oh,
of something that you didn't know about before.
tell me.
You gain knowledge of star and void.
What the fuck?
These are two special elements within Galax. They're like damage types basically, but they're also aspects of being star and void. They're two opposites. Like you know how in games, RPGs, they're like, oh, this is the light element, this is the dark element. It's like that.
Yeah,
They only affect each other, basically.
I thought that was radiant and necrotic.
Oh, too bad. there's star, there's star and void.
Will
Obviously, the void.
Talishi have star elements?
Talishi is unlocking her way to star.
If I use my elemental sight, will she have signs that on her?
She might. You might. You haven't seen her in a
Uh,
while.
well, we're gonna see her for this training, I hope.
No, she's gone. So I'm
She's,
gonna.
yeah,
So I'll
she's
get to that, buddy. And then you get stat points and stuff, which I will probably figure out.
yeah. Does okay, so um Yeah, Imjin, all three of the goddesses have a mystery element I was not aware of now that I look back on my notes.
Yeah.
Imjin had she had a rainbow, so all elements, and then she had
Mm-hmm.
a mystery one. Revi had fire, water, wind, earth healing, and then a mystery one.
Mm-hmm.
And then Kronos had cold, force, psychic, radiant, a broken mystery one, and then another mystery one.
So those ones, oh, you gain some knowledge of this. You wouldn't be able to replicate it because it's their own thing, but
Hmm,
it's what their essence is. It's basically it's like, hey, this is creation, this is nature, and this is nature
gotcha.
slash healing, and this is time. Time was broken. It's if you look at Chronos now, it's like mending itself. But that was basically
What's
time was broken. That's was the represent. The other one was void, which was trying
oh
to take into his body. We haven't inspected him since, so
yeah.
yeah.
Um, do I have any new elements looking in a mirror?
Um,
Last time I had bludgeoning, thunder, force, lightning, and spirit.
um, you have anything new about you? Anything you knew about Izzy? Oh, you have hell.
Oh, that's an element?
No, you have necrotic.
Oh, um,
Hell's an element? No, hell's a
and
place.
and my aura colors were red, blue, and silver. If those have changed at all.
uh, they're still the same.
Okay.
Whatever the color hell is, red.
What colors have?
You haven't been there. You don't know
But wait, I didn't have that about me when I first looked at myself.
what hell.
Yeah, I didn't have a red. I didn't have the hell about me when I checked myself, but I already had that red aura.
Oh, we knew this already. That's why.
Because yeah, when I first looked at myself with my essence side, my essences were red, blue, and silver.
Oh, it's because we know things about you. Think.
What the? You knew I was going to be a succubus back in session like 5?
Yes, I knew something was
What
gonna
the?
happen to you at some point.
That was going to make you go to hell.
You know, I thought it was gonna be like you're gonna go to hell, but no, you became hell.
Then you became sort of the
No,
hell to deal with.
your essence is your auras have to have something to do with like your just a bunch of things, a lot of
My
factors.
rage.
Well, it's a bunch of factors. That's like character personality, character flaws, characters like pros and stuff.
Hmm.
So yeah, there's a bunch of things that go into it.
Yeah, sorry for interrupting you. What
No,
else
you're
did I
good.
get on unlocking?
Uh,
I just looked
stat
back at my notes and saw it.
stat points and skills. I'm thinking 2 stat points for now. No, maybe 3. I think no, three stat points. Just three anywhere. Um, and then skills. I don't know. How many skills? Do you have all the skills? Are you Krista?
No, I have Jack of all trades, but I'm still missing like 8 of them.
Get like 2 more skills. Yeah, get like 2 skills. No, I get 3 skills. I'll make it even. 3 and 3.
I don't have any expertises yet.
You could put it into expertise if you want to.
Yeah, I'm missing acrobatics, history, insight, intimidation, performance, sleight of hand stuff. My worst skills are
Acrobatics.
survival and insight.
Oh.
No, even my acrobatics is a +4. My insight and survival though are +3s because
Yeah.
my wisdom is the worst.
To make it easy for myself as well, I'll probably do your black market stuff this before you go into the chamber rather than after.
Oh my god.
Or you want? Would you rather
Another
prefer? We'll probably do like the whole like a skip. I'll do like an introduction for like Machika. Like this is the dimensional time rift, and she like introduces
I
to you.
get another person before I have to go away for a quote unquote a
A
year.
year. I'm like, wow, I haven't talked to the market in a whole year. Like, and then it makes us look at Izzy. It's
It's
been one day.
it's like an addiction. It's like coming out of there. It's like, oh, finally, now you just see what the market has in store. Izzy, it's only been a day.
It's been a
The
day.
market hasn't refreshed yet.
it's
No.
technically been like 5 days outside already, so technically you need like 2 days, which is funny. Um, was there anything else? I forget. Special
So
timer.
the stats, the skills, the elements.
Knowledge of star and void, and you get something called
Yeah.
element, which has something to do with your
Although
sight. You think?
I guess I'm gonna be testing that.
Yep. You have like an inkling of like, oh, I got something new, and I don't know what it does yet.
I'm gonna be shooting elements out of my brain.
All right.
Silence brain shoots fire.
All right. I'm gonna explain the dimensional time rift to you, as Michiko's gonna explain it.
Oh god.
So the dimensional time rift is a place that was discovered, created, or crafted by Michiko. She doesn't really elaborate further than that. That's been she's been studying and improving it since they first happened upon it. I guess basically. Currently, only 7 people can be inside at a time, excluding Michiko. So like Michiko can go in and out.
So 8 total with
8
Michiko.
with Michiko, yes.
Okay.
Before it used to be 4.
And then she got stronger?
She improved it
Hmm.
because she's been actively studying and improving it basically over the years. Uh,
Alright, so who all are the 7 going in? It's
you
do the goddesses count as people, or
no,
because they're attached to me, do they not
they're in
count?
you. Yeah. So you're gonna hear like Michiko's explain this like explain like, and Chloe's gonna be like, wait, you've been studying this over the past few years? Like, have you been going in and out of this thing? Like, no. It's like Michiko.
Ah, insight.
You can inside her if you want.
Like I said, my worst one of my worst stats.
You think she's telling the truth.
She seems trustworthy. She's one of my she shows.
Hey, she she's I've known her for basically my whole life. She's always been like risky, like, hey, could Chloe, you don't have to worry about me. Like, yeah, I'm the time person, you know. Like, how old are you? I'm actively reversing my age to be my proper age. I just gonna facepalm. Oh my god, it's, this is how she's
Well,
been getting a leg up on me. She's been training behind my back.
I guess good thing time's restored, so it probably makes that process easier.
Oh, yep, definitely. I haven't been in it in a while though. There's a restriction on how many times you can go in a year. So in five
How
years, I think
many?
you can only go twice in 5 years.
Oh,
And Chloe's gonna like, wait, didn't we go in like 5 years ago? So I can go in 2 more times right now? Like, yes, technically you could, but you shouldn't go too many times. Time dilation is a weird thing. When you guys get out, I'll make sure to reverse your ages so you are who you are. But
it's gonna be like that fucking anime, the aristocrats, Isekai or whatever.
oh god, it's weird because like Dragon Ball when
I,
they do this, it's like how old are these people now?
yeah, yeah. There's literally, I don't know if you saw that anime. It's like the aristocrats adventure, or something about like the little kid who got isekai. He was an adult, but he became like into a new life as an
Yeah.
aristocrat, and then
Oh yeah, yeah,
um
yeah, yeah.
one of the things like later in the season, it's like, oh, I'm gonna like the last hero that was isekai is gonna train you now, and he
Yeah,
trained him for
I
like
remember
looking
that.
like
Yeah.
10 years, and he's like, well, okay, but we're gonna send you back, so we gotta reverse your age, so you're back to being a little kid, but with all the powers of your
Like
like
what?
teenage self.
Yeah, he was in there for like 8 years or something. I remember I watched that one,
Yeah.
and he was like, "Yeah, don't worry, we're gonna send you back, so it doesn't seem like you've like aged." Like wait, what?
Well, wait, it's been like 8 years.
Like 8 years, I missed my wives.
I just got to a part in Aether Gazer
Yeah,
where one of the like the people they like say like, "Oh, master, you're here," but they don't say master. They say, "Shisho,
Shisho,
Shisho, you're here."
teacher, Shisho, master.
It's like I'm so glad to see you, Shisho. And it's like it's so weird hearing the Japanese
It's
and
like
English together.
it's going Japanlish. Like what the fuck is happening? Anyhow, so yeah, so basically, 7 people can go inside at a time. So this way, you know, your party can go, and then everyone else can do whatever the heck they want after that.
Mhm.
Um, so they'll go on different days. It's fine. Um, we're gonna time skip it just so we don't, you know, have to be like. We can just say what we're doing, so I can note down like, oh, this is what you're training and everything. I can give you everything after,
Yeah.
but just so we don't have to like.
No, spending the next like 100
Yeah,
sessions.
we're
Like,
gonna
all
be.
right, here's
We're gonna
another
do
day of
every
training.
single day as a session, buddy. Don't worry. Like,
It's
oh,
like, oh, yeah,
365
365
sessions.
sessions.
Oh, it's 336 because a year is 336 days in this. But
Oh,
yeah, because every month is 28 days. So uh, okay. So she's gonna explain the amenities that she included in there. So the gravity used to be heavy in here, but I put a dial in here. Like I installed one myself, so I could raise and lower it. You know, so you don't die.
mm.
And then you could always intensify your training and such. It intensifies for everybody. I haven't found a way to just do one by one.
Yeah,
Um,
no way to localize it yet.
and then there's a she points to it to like a room kind of looking thing, like a hut. Like there's a mirror in there.
Is the mirror special?
Oh yeah, you fight yourself at your strongest currently.
Oh,
It's not affected by the gravity. So be wary of that.
oh, well, that just seems rude.
Yeah, that just seems rigged. Well, if you have to be stronger than yourself to get stronger than yourself. And I think that's all. Um, basically take your time to train in here. If you ever need to leave, just tell me. But it does cut into your time. So basically, you have 2 years worth of time in here for 5 years outside.
Hmm. Well, so who are we bringing along for this first round then? If 7 more of us can go in.
True. So it's you. Obviously, it has to be you.
Yeah, but all of us.
Chloe could wait if you want her to wait.
Nah, she's my trainer.
Yeah,
You
she's
gotta help
she
her
would
unlock
want to
the
go
thing.
with you to train you,
Yeah.
to guide you. But you can go in and out, so you can actually learn time stuff. So that was free.
Uh, Ty works well with our combat style, so I think he should come with us if he's coming.
Okay, so I'm gonna separate all of you. So 1, 2, 3. I'll say Michiko doesn't count. She'll be like over here.
Did anyone from my home want to come train here?
I guess you can go home and ask real quick. Does anyone want to train for a year? Chizuru will jump at the opportunity for sure to train with my lord.
Yep, it will be it's a weird time dilation kind of thing, so 1 year in there will only be a day out here.
Oh wow, interesting. I shall attend if you have me.
Sure.
And she's gonna go unlock her things too with Kaijo.
These are all
I can use 5 swords now.
well, 5 sword style, one for each hand, feet, and mouth.
And mouth each for each
How,
mouth.
how do you move? I use my tails as like a pogo stick.
You do notice when she goes to Kaijo, she gets a third tail.
Nice.
So she already had 2,
Yeah,
even though the
I
picture
mean,
shows she
that's
has like
horrible.
10. But
Yeah,
um,
she's got like 3.
yeah, Chizuru probably not Chizuru. Furo could she can wait if you want her to. Her unlocking her power got her back to old strength again. So, but she could always improve if you want her to. But
She's more magic based though. I think if she's gonna go with people, I think she should go with people who will help her train. Because so far we seem like the physical, like magical
yeah,
physical people. If she's gonna be pure magic, she should go with others who are like more pure magic.
Furo. Machiko's right there. Machiko's right there.
True.
You haven't seen Furo fight yet actually, but she uses a she goes half and half. She goes she has like roguish styles with she's like an arcane rogue. I guess technically would be the closest way to put it. But she uses wind magic and she uses that to like boost up her stuff while she gets in close to use her
I mean,
special
it's
dagger.
up
Either
to
or.
Up to them then. I don't know if Chloe had anyone in the council specifically in mind she would have wanted to win.
Do you think Serene might want to come, Michiko? No. Why not?
Well,
I don't think she wants sister time. Oh, okay.
well, like I said before, all of the methods for each of you unlocking your like true potential are pretty much the same. So it'll be up to them if they want to push those limits and enhance their natural skill, as you put it.
Yeah, Chloe will say, and like they can go one day at a time though. Like right, Michiko. Like yeah, they can kind of go in whenever they want, I guess. The limit is only 2 days maximum though. On the dot. After that, you start feeling weird and not good. And how would you know? Um, no reason.
Science.
You have to learn these things. Like there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Uh, think about this. Who do you think will look the coolest in a time skip? Out of everybody,
Mm, like in the council, or just like,
just
oh,
anyone you've known so far.
mm,
You don't have to bring all 7. It's just like the max of 7. So
yeah. I mean, yeah, the only other people I think are like Mika. I don't think anyone else back in my home would
I
really
think Mika would
benefit
want to
from.
go with you. So that'd be like a thing right there.
Uh,
Nezumi goes, I need to learn a year's worth of sewing.
no.
She's gonna
There's
be
no reason I
so
thought you said.
strong. Gravity training with
I thought
sewing
you,
needles.
I thought you said Muse for a second there. Like we're
Muse,
not pulling a Gohan.
Muse, I saw your power in there. You
I
can
saw
take
your
them.
hidden potential.
Can you imagine? It's gonna be like the Team 4 star. I would make you go Super Saiyan. Oh damn it, Gohan.
Hmm. Hmm. I mean, yeah, this is pretty much my list of people. So unless there's anyone else who wants to like enhance their skills with this specific group of five so far, and Machiko isn't down two
Let's
or
think.
six, I guess, before well.
Because no one in the council would well they want to go, but they wouldn't be able to go. You know, is the thing.
Well, yeah. How would what kind of reactions? Well, I guess I gotta deliver this news to everyone. So what kind of reactions would I get from the council about like being able to unlock their hidden power so they can become like ancient one new ages, like me?
Nidus will sip his sippy cup, his tea.
Everyone except for Nidus who has AIDS.
I have AIDS.
AIDS, I can't train.
I can't train. I'll die next year. No, Nidus. I think he thinks he has an inkling. Like he had something was going on besides AIDS. Um, like interesting. I might have to raise this point to Gideon so that he can go train himself as well. He has been training himself with the way of the spirit arts after all, so like, having more time to do that and being able to fulfill our mission might be a good idea. And then Keyman will be like, "What? I can unlock more power?"
From what I've been told, yeah, uh, you all got this kind of hidden bloodline kind of thing about you. You just gotta, like, you all apparently have a secret, hidden, unique skill to each of you that you gotta like push beyond its limit and break past that.
He thinks about it. He's like, "What is my special skill besides being useless?" The Keyman will think, like, "I think I have an idea, but I might have to spend like 2 months in the chamber to like
I
figure it
was
out."
told at least I told that each of you at least know of it. It's not like a hidden thing. You all at least would have a pretty good idea of what the powers are.
Mm-hmm. He has an idea. Thrin will be like, oh, okay, well, if you guys get very hurt, I'll send you healing. Like, all right, I'll train afterwards too because um, Frankel's gotten very strong, and well, me and Talisha are gonna go to Pharaoh very soon, so we're gonna do that whenever we have the time, I guess. Like,
Hmm.
Diandra will just nod.
You should recommend her to go to Otakon if she has the time. Maybe there's a guy there that will help make her even stronger too.
Diandra or
No, Kaiju.
oh no,
I know
who
she's
to
saying that to
Serene? Oh,
Serene
to
to like
Serene. Okay.
yeah, pass the
Yeah.
message to Telly.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna do a ping for that.
Deandra, no, it's not hers.
That she nods. She's like, understood. And then she'll kind of do the training on her own for now. She'll let you guys just do the whatever you need to do in there.
I guess I just leave Charlotte.
Charlotte will. What is she doing actually?
Who
Charlotte
is
and
she?
Lumia, I guess. Is
Oh, yeah, knew me.
Charlotte will be doing her own intense training, I guess, basically at this point. But then she'll probably yeah she might want to join it actually. She's not watching any other council member.
No one knows what happened to Anith.
He's dead. I killed him.
He's still sleeping in the fucking in the inn.
He's dead. He's been dead the whole time. That's why he's been sleeping for so long. Charlotte will join. She's like a half magic, half melee, so she can train people a little bit too. She's got the command skill. She can command people.
Well, if Furha joins, that's all seven, and then I guess it's up to Lumiere now.
Actually,
I mean, yeah, if that in that case, Charlotte would probably want to train with Lumiere, right?
yeah, they might because they've always trained together a lot of the time. Well, they might not get a lot done if they're if they're with each other.
Yeah.
So like she's gonna think about that. Like she's gonna think, if I'm with Lumia, we have alone time for a year. However, we're not gonna get a lot done if that's the case. We both know that.
Mm,
And Lumia will be there too. Lumia will nod and agree. You go.
well, shit. I wouldn't want to because Chizuru seemed excited to train with me, but again, her style would probably best fit those two.
Oh, between the two of them. Um,
Like, yeah, magical swordsmanship.
Charlotte will shake her head and put a hand on Lumia. You go. It's your time. I can train out here for a bit. Like she's gonna be like, huh? And she's gonna push and put a portal, just like what Ty does. you you bit. All right, have fun. This is
Yeah,
R7.
maybe like for Kintagan and now.
Yeah, you don't have
This
to
guy's
take
probably the last
through the
to
whole
do.
month. Yeah, you can be like, oh, we'll
Yeah,
take 3 hour shifts. You're gonna have 12 people at a time. Like you're gonna have 49 people in a
yeah.
day. It's like every hour.
Ezzy would probably want to spend as much time as she can in there though, because she has a lot to train, and she's also going to be using the time to,
Yeah,
create. She's going to use the time to craft her
to
stuff
make
in her
things.
forge.
Yeah,
And like I
Michiko
said,
might
she's
poke you
not
every
only
so
going
often, like while you're doing creation training. You're like, hey, can you make a thing in here?
to, yeah, yeah, no problem.
It's good practice, I swear.
She's not only going to be working on her own armors, but like she said, she's going to be like statistically, like systematically expecting everyone just to make sure she can maybe like outfit them with gear that can help, like,
Yeah.
strengthen their strengths and cover their weaknesses.
Um, I'm trying to think about what exactly.
'Cause so far, she's seen Ty's sword, but she hasn't really even seen what Ty's sword can do.
Oh, so what Tide has been doing in battle recently? His sword has changed into like these weird like ring gauntlets. Uh,
Hmm.
and it like kind of mimics how your thunder gloves work in a way.
Oh,
So it's like, did you watch Shang-Chi? Shang-Chi?
yeah, the 10 rings.
You know how the rings when they clash together they kind of like ring kind of thing.
Yeah.
So basically he's using like, how a slinky works. When the slinky's like pushes back in,
Mhm.
it becomes that, like, so it's like that. So his body can't handle it right now, but it might be now because he unlocked some of his potential. But he can only handle 3 hits at a time because if he did more, it would break his arms, or like it would like fracture his arms
Yeah.
basically. So it's like,
He's
oh
gonna go fucking Deku.
yeah, he's gonna go Deku. It's basically how's it going. So it's like, yeah, he might need some kind of thing to stabilize his arms or something.
Right. And I still haven't seen any. I don't think I've seen any of Chloe's magic items.
You have not, because she hasn't been really. Uh, the training has been so she doesn't use them very much. Maybe she can start training into incorporating the effects of magic items into her way.
Oh
Like
yeah, and
you.
there's the knowledge she learned where she could, yeah, she could, do that whole thing.
All right. So this is how it's gonna work. Uh, I was think about what you want to train and split it into like percentages, or probably easier would be like days, well, probably weeks, months. Like, oh, how many quote unquote weeks and months do you want to work on this thing, kind of thing.
Mhm.
And I'll tell you, like, okay, if you work on it for this long, this is kind of like how much you get, kind of thing. So yeah, what are the things you think you want to work on, buddy? A lot, I know. I will list them all.
Do you want me to write them down, or are you gonna write them down?
I can write them as you say them. I'm gonna write them by hand.
Okay. Um, element site
Element site.
and this element thing she got.
I'm gonna tell you now as you experiment with that. That's gonna kind of help with your armor idea a little bit.
Hmm.
Like, like how you're trying to make the armors for that have like different effects, kind of thing, or like different
Yeah.
resistances and stuff. So basically, what the elements is like, um, it's another, it's a higher level of your element site in a way, like that you didn't unlock yet, kind of. But because Kaijo was like, "Hey, I'm gonna unlock your shit," and he's like, "He unlocked it for you," basically.
So there you go.
Here you go. It's like, oh, I can see things now. So basically, what you can do is you can coat yourself in like an element that you're aware of, kind of thing, and you get like resistances and powers to that. So like you get that damage type as well. Uh, and then when you progress that a little further, you can tag that onto others. Basically, like if it's your allies, you can make them resistant or have that damage type. And then if it's enemies, it's kind of like Sasuke with Amaterasu kind of thing. You just like put that on them.
Yeah.
That's the thing you saw in like your nightmares, like if you went crazy kind of thing.
Do I'm going crazy right now?
Uh, if you go mad with power, you might. So don't do it.
Don't do.
Don't do it. Don't get mad with power, please.
Don't don't do
Don't do it, Goku.
it. Okay, so yeah, elements, bonding, I guess, with Mika and Chizuru, she'll try to like bond and use their aspects
Yeah,
onto herself since they're like around. It might be easier for the time being than trying to do it against a person who's
yeah,
not here.
yeah.
But
Right.
later on, she'll try to with like picturing Talishi and stuff.
When you picture Talishi, it becomes kind of easy because you guys are kind of close friends, kind of thing.
Right.
And you
Now she's like learning she can just do that without needing to like fuse with a
like,
person.
huh? So Talishi's gonna be here when I do it,
Oh, this makes it so less creepy.
unless she's actually in me.
Oh my god.
Get her out, Talishi. Why are you here? There's only allowed to be 7 people in here.
Working on armors and working on her new dual cycle.
Yeah, this will give you more time to work on it.
Yeah. Um, whatever type of physical training Chloe wants to put her through.
Chloe's gonna teach you about maximizing fire is like one thing. So like she's gonna
Hmm.
not maximizing fire. She's gonna teach you how to maximize an element. So
I will use fire.
I don't even use fire. Like that's the best thing I'm at. Is that you just take it or leave it. Like, oh man. No, she'll give you the example with fire, but like you pick your best element, which is probably thunder. Um, Thunder or lightning. I don't remember which one your best is. I think it's thunder actually.
I have, yeah, my fists do thunder, but my lightning, I have a lightning launcher which I don't ever use because I have to, that's probably another thing she's gonna see if she could do. She's gonna try and like see if she can make
Incorporate
both her
that
lightning
thing.
launcher
Yeah,
and thunder guy. Yeah, make it so she could do both instead of needing to do a whole long rest in order to choose one or
attach
the
them.
other.
Yeah, like
Because she's got her thunderbolt, but that's also thunder damage. The lightning launcher is actually lightning damage.
okay, and then oh, Revi's gonna
And take
teach you healing
like,
magic because you wanted to.
yeah,
She's gonna. So
work on creation, like just building stuff that Serene wants. I mean, Michiko wants her to, and with Engine's guidance, I guess.
you're gonna when you get in here, you're gonna feel like their connection with you weakens a bit because they can kind of go only in and out for a little bit
Yeah,
because it's like they're not you guys are like in a different dimension basically. Um, so what Revi
it gives
does,
Remy a small break for me.
what Revi does is she gives you like a book on like healing
Hmm.
stuff like, and it is like very like it's very specific instructions too, which is funny because she's not a good teacher speaking wise and showing, but like actually like writing is like pretty good. It's like, oh, like once you learn this and feel an inkling of this, start doing this one, basically.
All right.
And then, like it's very like concise. So like, wow, why don't you just write? Why don't you just write to me?
Um, in terms of pure stats, I guess given what you told me, the building up my wisdom and dex are probably the important things before any of my already high stats.
Because it's gonna take a long time to do. That's
Yeah.
why I don't want you
Is
to
it
waste
my
your
stats?
time. Hmm?
Yeah, my stats right now I have 32 strength, 16 dex, 20 con, 28 int, 15 wisdom, and 30 charisma.
Anything that's past 30 is gonna take a while.
Yeah, so right now dex and wisdom are lacking a lot, and then
Yeah,
con is 20, but that's
yeah,
still the third lowest.
yeah. Like anything that's above like 30 is gonna take like months, like months. Like
Yeah, so I'm
uh,
not going to be training my strength and charisma
yeah.
anytime
You don't
soon.
really
They're
have to
good
because
for what they have. Yeah.
the same goes for Chloe too. Because like if she trains her strength, it's not really gonna improve. So it's like you know how when Goku and stuff came out the hyperbolic time chamber, he's like, and Vegeta's like, oh, you're gonna go again, and then
It's like, no,
Goku's like, no, it wouldn't do me any good. And like what? Are you saying you're better
it's
than
like,
me,
no,
Kakarot?
no, I've just reached the limit of what I can do for now. I need to improve my mind.
Yeah, basically, and
That's
that's
why he
how it
went out
works.
just to go.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's why he just went out to go relax and lay around for a couple days before the Cell Games,
yeah, and
and then
meditate and everything.
Krillin decked him with a fucking rock.
And like, ow! Why
I bet
would you do that?
He's in Super Saiyan all the time. I bet he could dodge any attack with his eyes closed. He just throws a fucking
Go
rock and goes like,
rocket him.
ah!
Ah,
Ah!
what was wrong with you?
Why did you do that?
What does he say? Why'd you do that? Or is like, what is wrong with you?
I don't know. I don't remember. I just remember the fucking meme of it where it's like distorted. He goes, ah! He's like all fucking
Hold on,
rippling and
we'll look
like
for it.
freaking out.
Krillin
And Krill's just like, oh.
throws rock at Goku. It's the second video on YouTube. Uh, yeah, I'll watch the meme 7 seconds. Oh no, I found the one you're talking about.
Yeah, the distorted.
Yeah. Uzi Kai killing those rocket
He's
Goku.
gonna dodge this rock like I threw it at him in slow motion. No doubt about it.
Ah! Hey, what's the big idea?
Sorry about that.
Hey, what's the
Just
big
because I'm a
idea?
Super Saiyan, it doesn't mean I
Hey,
can.
what's the bigger idea?
In the original, it's different because they changed some lines in Kai. Yeah. Because in Kai, he says, just because I'm Super Saiyan doesn't mean I can dodge a rock while I'm lying down and relaxing. Like, okay, well, he doesn't say that in the original. Let me see.
All the ones I've seen are like the fucking splash screen for Xenoverse with Goku with the really serious look and
yeah,
or him like going Ultra Instinct.
yeah. Can you imagine if like he was Ultra Instinct, he couldn't dodge a rock or something? Even though your body's supposed to do it on instinct.
That sounds like a fucking Sparking Zero fucking what if scenario.
Yeah. Hey, what if you couldn't dodge an Ultra Instinct? Oh my god. Like, wouldn't you have to dodge into it as Ultra Instinct to take damage technically?
I don't know.
Because like in the show they explain it's like, yeah, Ultra Instinct, your body is just reflexively just going
Yeah,
past your limits to do it yourself, kind of thing.
super autonomous Ultra Instinct.
Yeah,
That's why Vegeta can't do it because he relies too much on his senses and his
yeah.
training.
He
Like
thinks
actually,
too much.
that's why he would go Ultra Ego.
That's why I can't go Ultra Instinct either. I think too much.
A big way to as a can't go Ultra Instinct.
I think what I'm trying to think about what each person's gonna individually like train you in. Michiko's gonna teach you about the flow of time,
Time magic.
and she's gonna impart these words on you. Izzy, if I should I ever perish, you must focus on time.
I already don't like the sound of this.
I already don't like the sounds, but I'm just saying it's probably not going to happen anytime soon. I hope not. You know, I'm not gonna. There's no wood in here. Oh no! Quick,
I mean,
Izzy,
I've
make wood.
only scratched. I'm not gonna do that. I've only scratched the surface of the teachings, but I promise I'll do my best to make you proud.
You already make me proud. Even if you don't focus on the time aspect of our training, you already make me proud.
I never thought I would have a knack for a magic such as this.
No one really does. Not even I do. But it's all about interest. What try to try to always do your best in whatever you're interested in.
How did you know you wanted to become a time mage?
I I had a revelation at some point. Um, I haven't really told. I don't talk about my past very much, but I remember when I was kept in a lab of sorts, a prison, and oh, I there was one time I was on the brink of dehydration. I had a like foresight of some kind, and everything moved slower at some points, and I could hear words in my brain. I thought I was going crazy at first. You know, obviously when you're in the dark and you're being experimented on every day, then you might go crazy. But those words were what kept me sane, I guess. And
What were the words?
the words were, sorry, there's a thump next to me. The words were, if time wasn't a factor, then you can do anything. And well, once I got out of there, because of I guess my adopted sister over there, I well, I made use of all the time I could get, and to get more time, I got interested in time, and well, lo and behold, oh god, I almost deleted a token. Lo and behold, because I learned how to go with time, I learned I had a knack for it in a way, and uh, who who knows? I might be one of the best time mages in Galix, or who knows? There could be other ones out there that are better than I.
No, you always be the best in my book.
I'm sure I'm sure I am. Hopefully. He's alright. Kronos is better.
I mean, Kronos is the whole god. That's a whole nother matter.
I made time.
I am
I
time.
am time. I was made to be this.
I am the factor.
Without me, there are no time mages. Which is kind of true, I guess.
Alright, Kronos, let's get you back to doing.
Okay. Anyhow, that doesn't happen.
Yeah, I guess we're also training the time, maybe.
Time magic. She's gonna she won't
Time.
focus intensely on it. But if you're there and you're like, oh, you know what? I need a break. I need a break from things. Let me see. She's just gonna teach her how to use a sword, even though you don't need to. I'm kidding, she won't
Yeah,
do
you never know.
that. You never know. What if my fists are gone? If your fists are gone, you can't hold a sword.
I guess I would do more. I'd go back to hand-to-hand combat training the tie.
Oh no, here's what Chizuru would help you with. Chizuru will help you with spirit magic. If you want to do any
Oh,
spirit
yeah.
related stuff, yeah. So,
Teach me your spiritual
so
ways.
she's a spirit warrior technically. Spirit stuff, spirit magic. She's gonna teach you how to use your platforms. uh, yeah, hand to hand with Tai. So it's combat training. Good one. Combat training. Okay, and then Lumia is gonna be helping these other people with their melee stuff.
Yeah.
Yes, because she doesn't have magic. She uses psionics, but it's something, I guess.
But she thinking her psionics is her special unique gift she needs to try on.
Oh, definitely, it definitely is. She's neglected her psionics for a while because she's afraid of her own power.
Well, I get to see Chloe's special transformation she doesn't want people to see.
Yeah, she's gonna
She's
have to train it.
embarrassed by
Yeah.
it.
You're gonna see her put her hands together, kind of thing. Like you know how Naruto does when, at first, when he merges with Karuma or something,
Hmm.
and she puts her hands together, and you see her engulfed in flame for a while, and then you see scales and stuff grow on her face and on her shoulders and everything, throughout her body. She becomes more dragon like, but she's still mostly human. So it's not as bad as she says.
That's just what happens to Casey when she uses too much magic. He just fires off a fucking lightning bolt and she gets this.
And then you see her cape is on fire, basically her coat. He's like, how to do that?
How did she do that?
How to do that? And then you just see she looks at a direction, the dragon head spell that she did that one time. You see a whole bunch of them just form. It's like she just looked over there. How'd she do that? And then she's gonna
How do we get her to push it?
even further. You have to keep pushing her until she can't no more. She'll figure it out. She's gonna try and teach you about her family magic, though. If anything, she'll pass it down to you a little bit. Izzy, I have no hope to get a husband.
How come? You're still in your prime and you're quite the look.
Izzy, I'm 28.
So
I'm past my prime. No one wants this muscly dragon of me.
no. 28 isn't past your prime.
True for a dragonborn.
I'm 28.
You're 28. I think Talishi's 28 as well.
I don't know how old Izzy is. I think Izzy's like 25 or
I
26.
think you said 25, 26 the first time. You're gonna be
Tank IRL is 28,
yeah. I'm 28.
going on 29.
Yeah, Tank is 28. Can't believe it. He's older than me.
But my therapy said that you're like that's still well in your prime. Your 30s are still. I'm still young.
Yeah, your prime is like 40. Like it goes to like
I haven't
35, I think.
I haven't lived my life yet.
I haven't lived. I'm so dead.
I guess one thing I don't know. I don't know if it's even possible at this point, but
Mhm.
I want to try and find a way to somehow like consolidate Izzy's powers, like make it so they're like they actually have synergy together and not just scattered all over her
Oh,
like
like combining powers
repertoire and what she
together?
can do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's do that. Combining things
like she's got
together.
all these tricks up her sleeve, but they all just seem like
Like
stuff in the back
novelty.
end.
Yeah.
Yeah, she wants to be able to like put them to better use, but like not having to like give up one for the other. She's
Yeah.
gonna train all these
Because
things.
you're gonna have to learn how to combine Artificer, Card Mage, and and everything else together.
Anti mage and
And
all this shit
everything.
everything from gods.
You're gonna like have one of like you know how when you play a video game like a roguelike and you have like your weapon and your weapon just fires off like 10 things all at once. You're
This
gonna
yeah,
make
it's
that.
literally me at the beginning of any roguelike where it's like none of my items have synergy, but they're fun.
But they do things. And you're like you just find the one thing that combines it all together and you're like, this is weird, but it works.
It's like what do I fucking because I've got artificer stuff, I've got time mage stuff, I've got card mage stuff, I've got jack of all trades
you
from a
just you
barbarian, I've
technically
got
just
lay on
punch
hands
things.
from a paladin, I've got uncanny dodge and evasion from fucking rogue.
Yeah.
I've got two paladin things, two rogue things, and a bard thing.
All right.
Because I got all the class features from my new age or my training stuff.
Okay, so how long do you think you want to train each of these things? So like your element site, like like what do you think you want to be able to do with it? Like about how long do you want to train that for?
Hmm. Um,
Because a year is a lot of time, but it's not enough to like master anything, right? Is the thing?
yeah, especially if I have so many things on my list.
Yes, yeah. Even if you only had one thing on
El-
your list, like it's not theoretically possible to master something in like a year.
so let's go through my list again, and I guess I'll rank them
So element site,
in order of
I'll
importance.
put element site and
Um,
elements together, so it's like kind of a together thing. Uh,
yeah,
bonding, like the actual ability, not like bonding with people. Um, armor and dual cycle. I'll put that together. Just crafting, I guess. Crafting.
yeah.
Um, lightning launcher and fist combining. So like combining your melee and your.
I think that's also with like crafting. I
Oh,
think
that can mix with
possibly.
crafting too. So anything with crafting. So that might take a
Yeah.
while. Actually, you're quick at crafting now because you have special things, so that's fine. Revi's teachings. You might not. You're probably not gonna get through all of it. You'll probably get through like a decent chunk.
Yeah.
Um, Imgen's just creation, like creation stuff. Creation's creative
Mhm.
site or just creation. Uh, wisdom and dexterity training. Because those are lower stats, so those actually might not take as long, but not too bad.
At least we'll like maybe get them to like 18 for now.
Yeah, 18. You can probably get them to 20 in a decent amount of
Hmm.
time, especially with all these people here. Like you have Lumiere here, who is like a dexterity master.
Yeah.
uh,
Would bonding technically go with my creation stuff since both of those are gifts from Engine?
wait, which one?
Bonding and my creation site?
It could technically go together. They're like two different things, but they would go together, kind of. Yeah.
Hmm.
Um. Yeah. Oh, wisdom. You can learn with Chizuru. Chizuru has like actually really good wisdom.
Hmm.
Let's see. Time magic. Yeah, Machiko. It's not gonna take that long.
Yeah.
Flow of time. She's not gonna teach you that much anyway. So, spirit magic. Yeah, Chizuru. She can guide you through it, kind of thing. Combat training. You have everybody here who can kind of help you with combat.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then combining some things together, which might actually take more time than you'd think.
I think, yeah, lowest priority is probably the element site. It's probably the element stuff.
Okay.
'Cause It's cool, yes, but like it's also something she can continue like on her
Yeah.
own with using it. Like wondering this natural gift she got was cool, but
Yeah.
it's not really like yeah. It's just, like it depends on what more she can actually do with that as she discovers.
Mm-hmm. Um, it like the more you do it, the bigger the effects get. Basically, that's like just how the things get. Um, the biggest things you probably want is like the next step for elements would be like inflicting the element onto the people. That might be the biggest thing.
Yeah.
That
Yeah, so okay, Lois we'll do Lois is the spirit magic. We'll do Lois is
okay,
spirit
that makes
magic.
sense. Spirit magic. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll put Lois.
Um yeah, just to see if there's anything base she can improve on like the stuff she currently
Yeah,
utilizes.
it's just probably gonna help you with
Um
out like your resource pool because your resource was kind of small for it. It'll probably help you with like increasing that as well. Oh, he died. He's dead. He died right when he was saying something. Oh, I miss him. Oh god, I dropped everything. Time to wait for him to come back and be like, my headphones died.
hello?
Hello.
My fucking shit got knocked around and died for a second.
Oh, it's funny because when you died, I dropped my phone.
Uh,
I dropped my phone on my desk and like hit my monitor. I was like, oh no, that's not good.
no.
It didn't break anything, unfortunately, but good.
Unfortunately.
No, I said fortunately.
No, you said unfortunately.
Oh no, it just sounded like unfortunately, but I can't afford another monitor right now. I mean, I could, but
Yeah,
I want a third monitor. It would be actually really helpful.
it's 7.
I wish. That's too much. I don't think I can have enough. I don't have enough heads.
It's gonna be the guy in the chair.
I'm the guy in the chair. Yeah, you're gonna visit Noob again, like actually Noob, and he's like, yeah, I have a third one now. Like what?
Where are you getting these things?
I just eBay. What's eBay?
Amazon.
Amazon. All right. What was the next thing? You said spirit magic, and then what?
Uh, second least important, probably the healing magic,
Healing magic.
because none of us really have been given that much hurt.
Yeah. Something you can do on the road too, so it's not so bad.
Yeah. Izzy's probably definitely losing some sleep over the crafting stuff, like she does at home. That's probably gonna be a pretty big priority.
Yeah. I'll tell you now. The crafting stuff probably won't take as long as you think. It just depends how many things you're crafting.
um,
And I think that's kind of synonymous with like your creation as well, because your creation site or your creative abilities as well,
yeah.
because you're gonna be making the
Uh,
materials, so it's kind of be synonymous.
Wisdom index to 20. This is as far as she needs to get for that. Push that too far.
I'd say between the two, it would probably take a month to get to 20. After that, it'll take longer, but like total for both
Uh,
of them, it's like 2 weeks each.
yeah. So what else is the combat, the combat training, mixing stuff together. Stuff together is probably a big priority.
I'm gonna order it. So spirit magic release, then healing, wisdom and dex after, and then combat.
Because because her style of just punching really hard seems to work still.
It's working. If it's not broken, why fix it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should have brought uh fucking Blossom in here.
Oh, she doesn't have that much life.
Fucking it's huge. All right, so between
Uh,
There's not very much more than that. There's bonding.
After, yeah, after combat training, bonding, because
Bond.
she's just gonna test
Yeah.
it out a few times to see how it works with, just taking on the aspects of like
So that training
Mika,
isn't gonna be too
Chizuru.
long. I think like after you do the like probably like a handful of times, at least like 30. Uh, you get a feel for it. You probably get used to it more, and then
Yeah, because so far she's only done it with her cards, and she wants to just see how she can like do it with people, but only taking the aspects of them,
yeah,
not like just completely using. And
and that
with
and
her like current relationship with Chizuru and Mika, it would probably be easier.
yeah, and at that point it's all relationship based. So it's whatever you're.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's not really much to train unless you want to get closer to the people with you. You want to get to know Lumia so you can have Lumia powers, I guess.
And then yeah, after bonding is probably going to be the elements. So just put more time into that.
Element. You want to do time magic after that too, or would you rather put time or
Yeah, time magic after that decent amount because because after what she learned from Michiko, she has more respect for her and wants to carry on her legacy.
yeah, time magic. Yeah, and I think the last is creation. I think that's the only thing left.
Creation and mixing stuff together.
Yeah, like creation and yeah, combining things, creating things. So those three like kind of go all hand in hand. So it'd be like I'll say
But like combining the stuff that she can do to like
yeah,
be able to like that's
combining
probably
abilities together.
she's just like I have all this stuff individually, but it'd probably be a lot more sick if I could do it together, and I don't need to make as many macros tokens.
Yeah, I don't have to make so many token edits, please.
I'll have to make more tokens so I can get rid of other tokens. My thing would be so low.
And then creation abilities, and then creating things, crafting.
Yeah, crafting my new armors, maybe some more gear or
Yeah.
weapons, because Chizuru still needs a special magic sword, and Mika has her gun, but
Here's what
she
we'll
could
do.
probably use it.
Basically, every day that you finish training, like as your mental stuff for wisdom and stuff, you just start crafting things. You're just like, I'm just gonna start making things,
It's so good. She's gonna fall asleep at her desk if she doesn't know.
and then you wake up, you're like, time to go back on training again, and you leave the tent.
Or so we go punch some brick walls, just power myself.
Yeah, and then the first day you try to fight yourself, you lose. You actually lose.
Yeah, she have to intermingle trying to fight herself to see how well she does.
Even Chloe loses. Don't feel too bad.
So yeah, these things are tough.
Yeah, they really are. They really are. Michiko, did you buff these things? No.
They don't even have the gravity on us.
I can't put gravity on copies. Mika looks at her clones. I think she's lying. I can't put things that are not real.
It's a no one manages to beat themselves at the first try.
No, it's usually not. It's usually not possible. It's like you know how when Goku had to fight the copy himself on fucking Kami Lookout.
I don't. Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Mr. Popo made a
I
copy of
actually saw
Goku.
that clip. Yeah, I saw that clip more recently. Actually,
Yeah, he's like, oh, like he's the exact same strength when you beat King Piccolo. Like, oh,
it's like what?
I could beat myself in a fight, right?
In a fire.
And then he
It's the
won.
whole lesson is just to make love, not war.
And then he made like he won, but he didn't win because the thing ran out of power. Like, oh, they don't live forever. Anyhow, that's all you want to do? All right. So I'm gonna break this up.
That's all. This big list of stuff. That's all.
That's all. That's all. That's it. Oh, my
You
job
don't
is
want to
easy.
become a god?
You don't want to become a god? Like, no. Being a god sounds fucking horrendous.
I mean, just look at Central. She's crazy.
Look at her. She's just killing people. That's all she's doing. What kind of god does that? That's a herald.
Oh yeah, and when she sees Ravi, she's like, "Make sure you don't build that bridge. It's imperative. Don't build the bridge right now.
Why?
It's bad."
You telling me not to build the
Intelligence.
bridge wants me like makes me want to build the bridge.
I will no.
You
No.
can tell she's joking. I don't want to build the bridge anyway.
Orders from upstairs.
Orders from
I don't want
upstairs.
to anymore. I just want to stay here and kiss
But I'm upstairs.
you. No, I upstairs more.
Oh, I get it.
The man behind the counter,
the
behind the
man,
desk,
the man behind the actual desk. Oh, got it.
the man behind the slaughter.
The man behind all the slaughters that we've been through. I imagine if your question was like, "Dude, what are you actually?
What are you?
What are you?"
I'm just a human.
I'm just a dude. Like, what's a dude?
Dude.
I'm just a dude. Anyhow,
Because he's
uh,
already like hearing people be like saying her life is just a story. She doesn't want to know more.
the thing is too, your life is not a story; it's real.
Noob is seeing her life as like a sitcom. That one lady that was with Ty told the whole story.
It's like fucking like sitting there like I'm watching Friends or something.
It's like, why is she doing like, this is a weird episode.
Like, oh, wow, Joey's self-aware this episode, huh?
Oh, there he goes trying to fight God again.
There he goes trying to fight God again. All right. So a year passes by. Quote unquote, a year passes by.
Izzy gets some hair on her chest.
Oh my god. Right on the titties. Anyhow. Uh every like the first like couple weeks you're like, Mika, is that time again when the black market rotates? You're like, and she like shakes her head, no.
She probably would like, yeah, maybe like after 1 or 2 weeks, she's probably more accustomed to asking. But after that, she'd be more relieved that she can focus on
Like,
work
oh wow,
instead of
I'm not
having to
spending
worry
money
about.
every week.
I don't have to buy a new slave and introduce them to the home every fucking
Every
week.
week. Like, wow, this is what it feels like to be at peace again, huh? You see Ty with like new abilities, like the maybe probably like the first month, like he's like testing himself out, basically.
It's getting in communion with those other Thai spirits.
No, not with the other Ties. Oh, there is one time where he does warn everybody he's gonna try something new that he thinks is gonna be bad,
Uh-huh.
and then you all have to like stop him.
What happens?
It's called it's called full confidence.
Why am here?
He basically so he's gonna explain it like this. It's like, okay guys, I think I have something new to try. Wow, this music is so loud in my brain right now. I have to turn it down. Sorry, Skyrim is so loud.
There's a bot left, so I don't dare to use it.
Oh no, I put it. Yeah, I'm just doing it. I didn't want to put the bot in. I'll figure it out tomorrow. Anyhow, he's like, okay guys, I think I'm gonna try out this thing that I'm kind of scared to try. To be honest, I don't know how long it's gonna go for, or if I'm gonna be able to stop it. But I do have to see how it works. And so,
should, should we like tie you up first? Or
uh, no, I don't think it'll help.
all right.
Though, actually, maybe here, he'll take the offer to tie his hands. Actually, at least.
Make a zip tie around his hands.
Oh, what are these?
Something new and testing out should be stronger to get harder to get out of the work.
You like? Hugs him like, huh, yeah, they're pretty strong. Anyhow, closes his eyes. It's like he's focusing on something, and then you can like visibly feel his like his stance or like his muscles like relax, and like you can feel like a change in his aura and stuff.
Observe him with my special eyes to see if I can see what's happening.
You think he turned off for like a second, and then he turned on into something different.
I just pictured that one thing from uh what's that one isekai where the main character is like it's like the Japanese guy, he's like got the bow and arrow and everyone sees him as like really
Yeah, the
ugly, like a
anime with the
monster.
Japanese guy. Tsukimichi, Moonlight
I
Fantasy. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, Moonlight Fantasy. It's like the one where he's like just focused on meditating and like focusing on using his bow and arrow, and
Yeah,
then it's like two
his
like people
familiars are
are like,
like,
"You
oh, you're
literally
dead.
stopped existing." It's like
You
you stopped
died.
existing for a
Like
second. You were
what?
essentially dead.
I, I was just so
I
focused.
was just, I was just focused on meditating. My bow and arrow.
I just wanted to fire my bow. It's like, wow, my master truly is a terrifying person.
And they just start crying.
Like, oh my god, we thought you died. I mean, it's a good thing. It's like a kind of love though. It's like, oh, they care. At least they care.
Yeah.
Anyhow, yeah, and then you see him. It's like he doesn't respond for a little bit. And then he raises his head and opens his eyes. You can see he has a goofy look on his face.
Is he going for some kind of like drunken style kind of thing? What's happening?
And then you see him snap through the zip ties easily.
Ah, yeah, that did.
Huh. This power. This body is very weak. Where am I?
What kind of tie are you now?
I. What kind of tie? I'm the tie.
The hell does that even?
And then uh, he like goes up to you like at like a weird, very fast pace like you've never seen before. Like right in front of Izzy, like right in front of Izzy. He's like, "This is what you call full confidence." And you see him run off in the distance in this and never like endless endless space. You don't know how far he's gonna go.
Told us to stop him, so she's gonna like spread her wings and fly after him.
Like, wow, he's so fast. What happened? Yeah, everyone's gonna try and stop him, and that's basically why you're trying to stop him, because he's gonna run off in the distance, get lost if he doesn't.
You got him fool. You're in a subspace full of nothingness. Don't stray too far.
He strips naked.
What the
Full confidence.
That doesn't mean shit.
He is very hard to wrestle. This naked man, and then you knock him out.
Wrestle. I'm gonna punch him in the back of the head.
You punch him in the back of the head. He doesn't get knocked
How
out.
the hell does he think that's gonna be helpful at all?
Well, you'll see.
Keep your fucking pants on, you weirdo.
And then he wakes up normally, and after his pants are back on and everything, he's like, "What happened? Why am I so sore?"
Because you fucking ran off in the distance, taking off all your clothes.
Oh, why did I take off
We
my
had to knock
clothes?
you out. I don't know. You just kept screaming full confidence.
Oh, weird. That's not what. That's not what I thought this power was.
You seem stronger, faster, maybe, but I don't know why you stripped naked while you were so confident.
Maybe he thought he was gonna be faster.
Hell, no.
Less air resistance, you know.
And maybe it could be useful in an emergency
I
when he
don't know.
doesn't have the time to strip.
Shrugs. All right. Anyway, that's like probably the most notable thing that happens in there about Ty.
I mean, when he's fighting his clone, is there any point where his clone like knocks him to the brink where another tie would come out?
Oh yeah, definitely. Or
Any more ties willing like to leave behind mementos like the ninja one? Be like, carry on my legacy.
my erotic ninjutsu.
It's like, why are you all fucking horny except for art?
Because to be a real Thai, you have to not be horny. Like, huh?
That's why you all died.
That's why they all died. The minute they became horny, they died. No, let me try and think. Would there be another one who would impart knowledge? Well, there's one with guns that does show up, probably. And that one
I
wouldn't
need to make
be useful.
I need to make one of those for Giddy.
For who?
Giddy. He
For
still
Gideon.
wants his fucking like rocket launcher or whatever.
True. Then you gotta make one for Muse. Like armor with a fucking
His
slap.
views need to go.
You never know.
I don't want to make her a school shooter.
No, you're gonna like, just in case an emergency happens, it's like, okay, Muse, pull this trigger if any bad guys show up.
Right now, Mika's the only one with the gun.
True. With a sniper rifle at that too.
She
uh
needs to train to be better at that thing.
well actually because I think I told you, like, he can controllably kind of do it now. He doesn't have to be knocked to the brink to do it
Yeah.
anymore. So even if he's knocked out, he doesn't have to, but it feels like he doesn't want to rely on the other type, like other versions of Ty at first. He wants to kind of rely on his own power,
Hmm.
kind of thing. But he, after maybe some frustration, he's like, okay, maybe let me get a hint.
She probably like helped us. Like, you doing okay there, buddy? You seem a bit agitated.
Oh my god, why can't I beat myself?
Hmm. Yeah, we're all having bit trouble with that. Maybe maybe one of your other versions could help, leave behind some powers for you to, learn off of.
I don't want to like rely on my other selves, you know,
Why not?
because like they're not me.
Well, yeah, there's only, you, but they all have their own lives and experiences that they want to be lived on. And when you think about it, you're kind of their last hope to stop in this dust guy. Don't you want to, honor their legacies and help them, like, reclaim what they've lost in their lives?
He
You don't
sighed.
have to, become them. You could take their teachings and make it your own.
He'll sigh. Like, yeah, I guess you probably have better control of certain things that I don't. So
Like, take the ninja guy. Like, you learn some of his techniques, but you don't have to use them exactly as he did. You use his techniques in your own way, your own tidiness.
he shows like a finger technique that like as an example that he learned from the ninja guy. It's not appropriate.
Maybe that one isn't so useful.
Maybe the ninja guy actually wasn't as useful as we thought he was.
Maybe that's what he did.
This one's called secret finger technique, something.
Yeah, only stick with the techniques you actually really think you could be useful
Oh,
to you. How about that?
he taught me how to make water, I guess.
That's cool.
Yeah, like a big wave. And he's like,
You think you have an affinity for kind of water specialties?
he doesn't know. I think my best is actually like, I actually don't
Here,
know.
here, let me give you a look over. She'll turn on her element sake.
Uh, it looks weird. It's different than it was before. It's like there's a portal in the middle and like things are flying around it.
Is she kind of like try and lock on to this tie specifically and like his core, affinities for him himself and not his
Yeah.
other versions?
You're trying to like look at him and you're like, huh, this is him. But you try to look more deep down. You're like, okay, wait. I need to get less specific. I need to look at him, like his
Hey, look at
affinities.
my tie, not the other ties trying to come in.
You see like certain things. You see water. You see lightning. You see fire. You see bludgeoning. Those are like the big ones. Oh, you see wind. Let's look at another one. Wind.
Okay, so yeah, you get some fire, water, lightning, and you're definitely good at using your fist there, and kicks, to bash people.
Yeah. Oh, sometimes I think I could use like a bow or something, but maybe I shouldn't.
Maybe you could make a bow out of like elements. Maybe you could
Oh,
maybe use that water thing to make like a typhoon bow and arrow,
typhoon boner. Yeah, maybe I could try
like
that.
spiraling water. Oh,
Yeah, I could try something like that. I guess. You like make
yeah. The
figure.
elements are a powerful thing, from what I've been learning, and they help dictate a lot in life.
Yeah, yeah. Elemental powers are pretty neat. I need to figure out how to do certain things to combat certain things too.
Like I said, you don't have to rely on those other guys, but they all got a bone to pick with that dust guy now too, and I'm sure they'd be happy to do what they can to see you succeed or they failed.
There. Yeah, that's true. Maybe I can tap into one and see. Maybe I can talk to that ninja guy and see what this book was really about.
Tell them to leave out the stuff you don't really understand here, what the
Oh, I don't understand a lot.
erotic jutsus.
Oh,
Yeah, don't just tell them to leave out like the erotic jutsus.
oh. Okay.
Yes. She'll give him a pat on the shoulder and let me know if there's anything you want me to make for you, man. Hey, I've been working on the crafting one.
He'll think about it. What do I need to be made for me? He'll think about that, and then he'll work on those things. I learns Kamehameha. What?
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 You locked a Super Saiyan version. Found a Super Saiyan.
You found a Super Saiyan, but wait, Ty's not saying.
One of them was.
One of them was. No, he just injected the blood into him like Yamcha did.
We just unlocked that multi-class in Baldur's Gate.
He wished himself to be one.
Is the Baldur's Gate version a tie one of the ties?
Yes, it doesn't do anything. Oh, this one had a worm in his head.
I don't think I can learn anything from this.
He had psionics, I guess. Anyhow, is there anyone here you want to talk to in the year? I guess about
I mean, I
anything
guess
specific.
probably. I guess we'd get to know Lumia a bit more, so she's probably the strangest one to her in the
Strangest.
chamber.
Why are you so weird, Lumia?
Well, not weird like that. She's like this biggest stranger to her. Like
Yeah.
she doesn't knows the least about her.
Here, we'll put her next to you. Just look at you. She looks. She seems to be training. Like she has a very refined style. Whenever you see her training, basically, like it's a lot of like refined fencing and you do the first like month between these two, like mid month or two. It's like them trying to push their limits on like certain abilities. You can see it's a lot of like psionics for her, and like a lot of like fire. You just see everything's on fire for a month. In one area, you're like, oh, we probably shouldn't approach that area too much.
And she probably would come to Lumia to help with like her decks and stuff, like you said, and
Yeah,
training lads. So,
she's gonna race you a lot.
yeah, yeah, it's good spending this time with you, Miss Lumia. We haven't really gotten to talk as much.
Hmm. If there's anything you want to know, just ask me.
Well, Tell me a bit more about yourself.
Um, what's there to say? My name is Lumia Light Swan. Uh, to the Light Swan family. Um, I am a teacher at the academy of this year. I apologize.
How'd you get so? How'd you? No, there's no reason to apologize. How'd you get so involved with the other members of the council?
Hmm. She'll think. Um, back when I grew up poor, along with Charlotte. Charlotte was one of my closest friends back when we lived in the slums together. So, she would often compete with me as we grew up, and we took up swordsmanship together as well. My my father was a my father taught me how to hold a rapier before he passed, and me and Charlotte, well, we worked as children basically, just to make our bread for the day, and I can't stand bullies, so I often dealt with them, and she wouldn't leave me alone.
I see. Seems like she really cared for you.
Hmm. Yeah.
So, why aren't you technically a member of the council like the others then?
I'm too busy.
Uh-huh.
No, I don't really care much for politics, I guess. I don't want to be a figurehead. I used to be a commander within the army, but I didn't feel that fit me best, and Charlotte took that in my stead instead. I wanted a more peaceful approach, and perhaps teaching, even though it's not my forte, it's something I could probably pass down to others. Oh, and I guess I never really finished why we got really involved with the council. Um, how did two kids from the slums get involved with points at Chloe, points at Machiko? That, well, there was one time where uh, Chloe was out wandering the slums one time, and well, she picked she picked us for a fight, and well, we beat her, and she was enthralled, and I guess she wanted us to enroll in the academy with her, and that's where we really got to start in life, I guess.
Glad you know, she really got to convince you to get out of your shell and meet up with everyone.
Hmm. I think, yeah, it's good. I think getting so it's a blessing in disguise to become stronger than some people, I guess.
Matters.
Sorry, I don't talk very much.
It's alright.
I'm kind
I'm
of boring.
having a nice time talking with you.
Oh,
No, not more at all.
I'm kind of boring.
No, I think you're a lot of fun.
Oh, Charlotte's the only one who really talks to me very much.
Well, I'm happy to talk with you more often if you want to talk with me.
Still not. I might not have much to talk about, but if you'll have me,
Of course, I'm more than happy to.
bonding unlocked.
So,
Not bonding unlocked. Level 1 unlocked.
bond with me, Luffy.
Bond, I need your power, please. All right, what else? You're saying something. I cut you off. I'm sorry.
No, she just said she would have fun, talking with him more, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Getting to know him.
As you get to know Lumia more, you find out that her and Charlotte are like in a weird relationship.
Mhm.
They're like in a relationship where they want to date, but they shouldn't right now. So like they're like holding off on each other basically. So like they're dating, but they're not
Just,
dating. Yeah,
just fuck already.
they did. Yeah,
They do.
they already have. That's why their like relationships are weird. It's like they like each other a lot, but they don't want to like push it. They're both bottoms. I'm kidding. Except
Push it hard.
Bloomy is the top in their relationship, unfortunately.
She's a top, but she's just quiet.
She's just quiet. She's the quiet top. I understand. All right. Was there anyone else in here you'd want to talk to?
No, not really.
You don't want to talk to Chloe. You don't want to talk to Chizuru.
I mean, yeah, I just don't know what more to talk to.
You don't even know her. You don't know anything about Chloe.
True, I guess when we're
Na-
training, of
name
course, you would talk to her
five
mentor.
things about Chloe that you know.
She's a dragon. She likes fire.
She doesn't even
She's
like fire. Oh
with
my god.
Mikiko.
All right.
I mean, yeah, I guess in their trainings.
It's a lot of like talking training. It's like as they're like clashing with each other, basically. She's a very hands-on teacher, as you can tell.
Get to know each other more. Probably another stuff Chloe wants to know more about Izzy.
So Izzy, what do you why do you find armor so enthralling? I find it heavy.
Well, I guess it's really because, at a young age, I knew that, just regular flesh kind of had a lot of limits to it. The human mortal body just, I don't know, it just, it can't really be improved that much. Like, you can't,
Mm-hmm.
like, you can grow your muscles, you can grow your techniques, like, you can get physically stronger, yeah, but having a suit to, protect you, like a second skin, one that can be enhanced, one that can be customized, one that can be improved, like by your own two hands, that's just feeling something special, something that you feel like you could really rely.
Hmm. It's like having a nice hat.
Yeah, never want to wear too many hats, but I can
Yeah.
see it like that.
Like this hat here,
Yeah,
she's gonna like
things.
pull on her hat. This is like kind of a memento to me in a way.
Yeah, notice yours and Michiko's are similar in design.
Yeah. But Chico wanted to wear a hat, and well, you got me a hat too at this point, so I enchanted this hat with extra things. So it's kind of like a memento to like us magic people. It like lets people know, hey, we know magic.
It's a very nice hat.
Thank you. This one doesn't talk like hers though. There's a person
Do
trapped in
you?
hers.
I haven't gotten to see any of your other special, gear. What other type of items do you typically like to use?
So when all of us council members are all geared up, we actually have some certain things. So I have this hat. So this hat's always with me. This one gives me like small bonuses and stuff. Um, I have this coat that I always wear. She like shows the coat she's always has with her. It provides me some like defensive bonuses and stuff. And it actually it can go on fire and actually help me escape from things as well too. My boots. She says like I'm not wearing the boots I would typically wear if I'm fully geared, but those help me with like extra speed and such as well. Uh, and then let me see. She thinks. Oh, I wear gloves. One for protection wise, and also it helps me deal more damage as well. What else do I wear?
As an ass, if you had sort of like main weapon kind of thing, like gloves or gauntlets or something like that.
I like to use my hands. I don't like to hold things very much. Like when your
Yeah, I
hands are
never.
free as a mage, it doesn't really benefit me too much.
Yeah, like I could use a sword and stuff, but I've always had most fun, yeah, using my fists as well.
Yeah, and like here's the thing: like if I'm holding something, I can't like fully put all my power into a spell, you know. Even though it's not how it works
Yeah,
in.
like the others like to enchant their weapons, kind of. But I get what you mean.
It's not how it works in 5e at all. But, uh, it works in her logic though. It's just like I can just put more into it, more feeling.
This time with feeling.
This time with feeling, and then let me try and think. What else do I do here? Oh, magic, like not cosmetics, jewelry, I guess technically, like necklaces and stuff like that. Those are usually easy. I don't like rings because obviously fists, right? I don't want to punch with a ring.
So,
And hmm?
why don't you like the look of your full dragon form too much?
Because it makes me look very scaly.
I mean, it's just a few extra skills. I still think you look really good.
No, it's not like it's not pretty, you know. Like, and that's not even the full thing. Like the full thing, I can get like a dragon face and everything, like an actual face.
I mean, you essentially just look like most other dragonborns at that point.
Oh, I don't want to look like a dragonborn.
You are a
I don't
dragonborn.
want to look like one, like a full on dragonborn. You know, it's not that I hate being a dragonborn. It's just like I don't know.
So are you using like magic to suppress that form, or do you just normally look like this unless you release your full power?
Oh no, this is normally what I look like, unless and then when I do my full power, I look more dragon.
Hmm.
Like I actually grow wings and
I
everything too.
I still think you're plenty cute and attractive looking, no matter with the scales or without the scales.
Oh shucks, jabs you right in the fucking arm.
Come here, you start to make it.
Yeah, come here, you.
Yeah, yeah, come here.
Let's think here. Just trying to think.
And you and Michiko,
Hmm?
from what I heard from Michiko, you two seem to have gone through a lot when you were kids.
Yeah, I basically. So what kind of happened for me and Michiko? It's kind of a funny story when you think about it. Well, it's actually not that funny at all. But so don't actually. It's not that. It's actually not even funny. But
So don't laugh.
I heard. I was walking. I was walking on the street one day. We were just moving to Minstro, basically. Me, my family, and we I suddenly hear something coming out of the like the gutter system in a way. It sounded like, it wasn't the gutter, but I just heard something in the ground, and so like I followed it for a bit, and I look down and I see this girl who's tied up, like not tied up, but who's slumped against the wall, like on the brink of death, basically. And I yell out to them like, "Hey, I'm gonna try and find you help. Don't worry." And then I call the city guard, and then I bust in there. I bust my chops to go down there as well to make sure this girl's safe. And lo and behold, that's Machiko. And then I begged my parents to make sure that she comes to our family. Name was Serene.
Serene was like that too?
She wasn't captured in the lab, but she was you know how her whole family's dead or not dead? I guess they're all not dead because Tranquil's alive, I guess. But
Yeah.
yeah, she kind of came in, and then she was She was brought to Minstro and she was kind of lost, like not lost, but she was going to be sold to somebody, and then I intervened and spent all my allowance and bought her.
Oh, sounds like a lot of like what I do with looks to Michiko and Chizuru, and Mika and Chizuru for
Well, I didn't buy as many as you did, but
yeah, they still get those feelings like I might be doing a bit too much in that regard.
no, it's never too much. I wish I could do more, but I can't. So I did what I could. We try not to call each other sisters and stuff, but it slips out every so often.
I mean, if that's how you two feel about each other, it's there's nothing wrong with
I feel like we're rivals. Like she thinks
it.
she smirks. She's like, I look at Michiko and she's a better mage than I am, and then I look at Serene, she's a better healer than I am.
I'm not sure Michiko. I don't know if Michiko really wants to be a rival to you. She doesn't really seem like she wants to be too aggressive.
Yeah, she's kind of off in her own world a lot of the time. So I get it.
But still, I bet she just sees you as very close and reliable sister.
It's funny because she's really close to Diandra. Did you know that?
And I did.
Oh, it's not like they hang out a bunch, but a lot of the time Machiko will actually will drop things off for her just to make sure Diandra is not dead half the time.
I'm glad you all seem to have gotten some really close connections with each other. Even the ones who aren't members of the council still, really close with one another.
Yeah, for the most part, we all went to school together. Uh, we all got in fights with each other at some point, and yeah, things happened. A lot of us hated Nidus at first.
What made you start, accepting him?
That he was gonna keep being crazy, but he was crazy for a good reason.
Oh,
Kind of reminds you of a certain sprite we know, right?
I guess.
All right. Anyways, back to training. He punches in the face.
Ah,
Yeah. Dodge. All right. I think that's it, right? Unless you want to talk to anybody else, but I think that's the gist of how the year goes.
she's talked a lot with Chizuru Mika already.
You think Mika's gotten stronger? You think?
Wait, that's my girl.
That's my girl. You think at some point you see the entire well, you think it's the entirety of the space is gone black, but it's just like a big part of it. Like Mika,
Look at her girl.
help! It's dark. I can't see. None of us can trade. None of us can see.
I can't see in the dark.
And then Chizuru seems to be getting stronger. She seems more in tune with her her quote unquote spirit magic. I think I can cut through anything now, my lord.
Yeah, I guess I should test that out and just start producing stuff order to cut through.
Starts to produce the hardest metal in the world. Try and cut through that.
This is god easy.
This is Godesium. What? What's that?
Breaks your sword and thinks she's an old man.
This is Godesium. Cuts. Makes it like a chip through it. I didn't cut all the way through it.
Well, the fact that you chipped it off is majorly impressive.
My sword's broken.
I'll make you a better.
I'll make you a better one. With this Godesium.
I'll make you a magic sword.
I'll make you a magic sword. Don't worry, Chizuru. All right.
Remember, don't go off and do your revenge with it.
I think I'm strong enough to do it now.
No, no.
You can't stop me. She's like, Runs.
There's still major repercussions to your actions.
There's consequences to your actions. Okay, anyhow. Once we get out of there, let's do your black market stuff, and then we'll do a little bit of that. Then we'll end this. We'll end the game for today.
And
That way we continue, and then we can finally do things in Tuktuka. Oh no, Tank is.
yes, my path is set to go to Tuktuka.
Unless you want to go somewhere else, that's up to you.
No, I decided going to go do some major stuff in Tuktuka.
I'm gonna go break the world in Tuktuka. Don't worry, noob.
That's what Noob said. A lot of stuff will happen in Tuktuka.
It's no one's actually gone there yet. A lot of things will happen if you do.
Go there now.
Go now.
Get out of here.
Take Piccolo and leave now. Who's Piccolo?
No, I said pickles.
Take Pickles and leave now.
Make some pickles.
Take that jar with you and leave.
Get out of here.
All right. You do think everyone's gotten stronger, and then once you get back, you do feel like your connection with Imjin and Revitala is back. Like, huh? You've been gone for a day.
Yeah, it felt like a whole year.
By the way, the last 2 weeks, Machiko does this as like a mandatory thing. Like last 2 weeks to a month, you have to stop doing things unless it's like a real light training or like light work and stuff, just so you can adjust the time again, basically.
And do any of us manage to beat our clone by the end of the year?
You think you got Chloe beats hers. Because
Dang.
she gets the hang of it. You think you beat yours?
I think I ran out of energy before, so I take it as a victory.
It's like you had one less like punch, and then like you're about to like knock yourself out, and like you pass out at the same time too. You don't know if you beat it, and you're
Yeah.
like everyone's like cheering for you, like yeah, I see you did it.
Double knockout
Like,
punch.
did I really do it or did I not? You think Ty's close to beating his? He's like still trying to get a grasp of things. You think there's like a hidden thing that Ty is not under like getting? Maybe that's probably why he's not beating it. And like Chizuru seems to be on par with hers.
Wasn't more Ty's thing just told he just needs to go experience one life?
Yeah, it would help him more. But it's
Plus,
just
there's that lady who can come more too.
Crimson.
Yeah.
She'll help him out maybe. Lumia can beat hers. It's like a fencing match. They're just kind of reading each other. And then Mika, you don't know what happens. It's just dark whenever they fight.
I believe anything she says at this point. I don't know.
Yeah, because it's like I beat her.
I beat
I beat
it.
myself.
Was no contest.
You see, like she's all roughed up and like she's like bleeding everywhere. Like I beat her. Don't
It
worry
was
about
easy.
it. Got her. I can protect you. I shall protect my lord.
No,
I know. I'll protect you, both of you.
yeah, I'll protect both.
Chizuru, you think Chizuru's like kind of on par with hers? Like she's on the cusp of beating hers, but it's hard.
And for
Oh, that's Furuha. Sorry, other way.
uh,
Chizuru's on par with hers. She's getting there, but she's on par basically
yeah.
with gravity
Well,
against
that's
her. So it's kind of it's impressive. It's impressive.
impressive.
Impressive. Anyhow, black market.
You should.
You guys step out like, oh, it's been a day. Izzy, the market has reset.
It's been so many months since I even thought about them.
I don't even know where my money is.
I gotta open up my fucking bank vault.
It's like when Fry like came back and he was rich.
You like, yeah, it's like you've got like 2.6 billion dollars.
As if it's opposite because if it was the other way around, because you're going back in time basically. All right, so you guys go off in your own room, basically do your own black market
turn off,
shenanigans.
turn off the lights, do some things.
Kaijo's watching because he's right there, I guess.
Get
Um,
out of here, Trent.
okay.
Get out of here.
If I can unlock, I can lock again. No, 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 no.
He's become the master of locking.
All right.
What if he can't, though? He just like, I can only ever
I can
unlock, I
only
can't
unlock
reload.
things. That would be funny.
It's like fucking Fix It Felix. It's like, I'm gonna wreck it. He like hits it with his hammer, he just fixes the iron bar. He's
My
like, I can
god
only
damn it.
fix.
I can only fix. Alright. So Mika's gonna list off the first item. The first item looks to be a Cards Mage item, right? Wow.
Yes.
Oh. He's gonna read. I'll go with that one last.
Why?
There's a little extra in this one.
Okay.
She'll read the next one. This one seems to be a cursed item. Called a life-sacrificing sword.
Oh,
It seems you put your life force into the sword to do extra damage, and if you hit with it, it's doubled. Hmm.
well,
It.
the only one of us that uses a sword is Talishi.
I mean, it's Chizuru now, I guess.
No, I don't want to. I'll make her a better sword than a cursed. I'm not going to make her first magic item a cursed
It
item.
costs 10,000, discounted from 50,000.
Does it even say what kind of sword it is?
Um, let's take a look. She's gonna like read further. It seems to be a katana.
That's always the goddamn good.
You know the katakanans and the relics.
Yes. Again, that would suit her aesthetically, but I'm not going to make her first one a sword that would drain her life force. That's very impractical.
I can picture her saying, "I'm going to give my life for you, master, my lord."
No, I'll just have to be the one that heals her after she does that.
Yeah, I can just imagine it. She rolls her eyes.
I can, I can too, because you've said similar stuff to me in the past.
Because I will give my life to you, Izzy.
Yep, there it is right there.
It's different. I'm not getting into a sword, though.
No, you put it into that ranged weapon I gave you.
I don't do that. Not yet.
Not yet. Not until I run out of mana.
Not until I run out of shadow.
And I, and I have to put in my blood.
Okay, she's gonna read the next item. Hmm. A food item, or an ingredient of sorts. One's called a water lemon.
Lemon?
Water lemon.
Her, her ears perked up.
It's a lemon. It's a lemon the size of a watermelon, without sacrificing a lemon flavor. Hmm. Seems to be an. These come from the farms of Kautakana, but they originate from Tuktuka. These are selling for 500 gold each. He's gonna draw you a picture of a water lemon. It looks like it looks like a big lemon,
Oh,
but like softer.
big lip.
A big lemon.
Oh, very interesting.
Apparently, you can
One of
slice it
these.
like a watermelon and eat it like slices as well.
I don't want to. It's like a lot of lemonade out of that.
I guess it would be more efficient than buying individual lemons and squeezing it yourself.
Maybe we could plant seeds and plant the seeds and make our own watermelon trees.
Hmm. She thinks about that. All right. The next one.
That's always
Hmm?
that was always my dream. If like I could ever crossbreed fruits, I would take a watermelon and a grape.
And a
So I would
grape.
take it so it has like the flavor size of a watermelon in the
Just a
shape,
giant
but
grape.
it's just as like soft and like chewy as a grape. So you just like bite into the skin and you can just like instantly like start like taking off chunks of a watermelon as easily as you could a grape.
Like fucking Ed and Eddie with the jawbreakers. Why the fuck are they so big?
Because they're just massive. They're
They're
gonna
like
break your jaw.
they're like fucking basketball sized. Like Jesus Christ. You guys are fucking putting it in their mouths like, oh.
You just put a normal jawbreaker in your mouth hole, you'll fucking choke.
Okay, what's the next item? Seems to be something stolen. What is this? She's gonna describe it. It looks like a big marble. It's clear but silvery.
Oh. And what is any description of what it does?
Um, there's the only thing in the notes here. It says, get it out of our market." It's selling for
How
5,000 gold.
much? Oh. How much to find out who they stole it from?
Um, 5,000 gold.
Well, and there's no description of why they want it out so badly.
Um, there's no description as to why. They just want to get rid of it. It seems.
Sounds a bit concerning.
It does, but it does sound interesting.
That it does. That it does.
Would you like to buy the information on who they stole it from? I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah. I could afford it actually, just a random 5K to find out who they stole it from.
Hmm. Oh, wait, here's the reason why. Before you spend your money. It seems whenever someone tried to hold it or identify it, they would either go crazy or pass out. And they would hear words saying the unlock code, the unlock code, unlock.
Oh,
Would you still like to buy the information on as to who they might have stolen this from?
uh, yes.
Let's see. There's no descriptor of this person. It just says stolen from a guy at a desk.
Wait a minute. It's not possible, but it's just like, That description, dude.
Yeah.
There's only one person I can think of who matches that
There's
description.
only one guy at a desk.
There's only one singular being at a desk that Izzy has met.
There's no other desk in these campaigns. Who?
No. There's no other just guy at a desk. It can only be him.
Who knows? Who knows? It's 5,000 gold though.
Well, if this thing needs an unlock code, we have the god of unlocking right here.
Mika looks around.
And
I don't see him.
no. What? Are you messing with me?
A little bit.
Still getting used to you having a sense of humor.
No, I was being real. All right, and the last one, I guess. Oh, not the last one because there's two. Just gonna read this over. Oh, this one might be longer than the other one. All right, let's do the other one first. Okay, so for the card mage item, Izzy, it seems you've gained the eye, uh, the attention. My apologies, of a card mage collector or connoisseur.
Have I now?
Yes. So come along. And she's gonna open up Karasu. Karasu's gonna open his mouth. Karasu, open. All right, let's go.
I didn't even know we could do this.
You know, it's a new
looks
feature.
slightly, she looks slightly disturbed as she follows. Wipes her feet before entering Karasu's mouth.
I like it. No, he doesn't. He hates it. He's like, why? Why am I multi-purpose?
Why am I an all-in-one tool?
So I don't know the effects of these, but you can you're gonna like enter through and you enter this new room, and it's gonna have like different items. It's gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's six different things. Then there's like little labels on them. There's no like names on them, but there's little labels. And you can tell what these kind of are. One's called an enhancer. One is a dual shield. The other's armor. The fourth one is a dual weapon. These ones seem to be fit to your needs as well. The dual weapon is like a more of like a fist one, like fist or your legs, either or, like something for combat, close combat. Then you see a black blank card / soul card, and then you've legendary black card, and then you can pick only one, and you can either buy it out or you can just choose to trade. Almost like bartering.
Great. Like for one of my card mage items?
Yeah, like either a card mage item, something. Cards, you can do multiple things too.
Oh,
You caught the eye of a connoisseur.
and this is like his space?
This is the ones he's offering to you, based on
Do they
preferences.
all do they all like do the same thing or they all do different
They all
stuff?
do different things. Miko doesn't know what they do, but they know it's to your benefit because it's based on your preferences.
What exactly is an enhancer?
Enhancer depends. It enhances like your cards and card mage effects, typically.
So is the black card an exceeds card or
Oh no, it's like a soul card.
Okay, so but does it have a thing on it, or is it
No,
empty?
it's blank.
Oh,
Oh no, the black card, the legendary black card.
yeah, the legendary black card, not the blank black card.
It is a. How do I describe it to you? It is a we'll just call it a credit card.
Oh,
It might do something special if you put it. It's an item basically.
I have one.
Yeah,
Can I come back later?
you can. You don't have to decide this now, but she's just showing you like the
Okay,
options right now because she doesn't even know what they were.
right. I mean, the armor is tempting right off the bat.
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
So you look at the soul cards, like this is an unusual blank card.
Apparently, you can capture anything
Red,
in those.
yeah, I've read about that. A very dangerous, almost forbidden kind of thing, because you're literally trapping the soul of a creature inside the card.
Hmm.
Sure, MJ would probably know more about that, being, the creator of this whole card mage thing.
Mm-hmm. I was kind of a nerd back in the day.
I'll have to come back here, probably look through my cards to see what I'd be willing to trade and what might be worth to collect them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I'd want to give up the items I already currently have. They've been suiting me very well in the past.
She nods. It's like a bartering system. If you don't feel like trading anything, you could always give monetary value. It just might cost more compared to trading something.
Yeah. Alright, so back we go then, and find out what that last thing you're having for me is.
You're spit back in
You
the room.
shit as heck.
You come out through the butthole and back into the fucking through his
God
mouth, I
damn,
guess.
it.
His cloaca.
God, his clothing.
All right. All right. We're gonna have to go. We're gonna have to go. There for this one.
Do you know who?
You look. You look. As he looks at cars too. No, we won't be going
Right.
through him for this one, unfortunately.
And we're gonna be going to the auction, and
No, this one seems to be how do I say, the people who sold it weren't able to move it. Weren't able to move it. Move
this
her.
one's,
Move her. Sorry.
yeah, person, isn't it?
My apologies. Uh, it's black market talk.
It's alright. So, yeah, we're going to visit her even before buying. Hmm?
Mm-hmm. It's only gonna be us visiting though, so no worries there. She's going to open. She's gonna tap the wall, and then a black, like, shadowy portal will come up. Okay, come on through.
She follows along. This
Oh,
one's a bit more unusual than the others.
wow! I'm so excited to see everything. You guys walk through. Oh, you know what's funny? I had the art, and it's not on my computer. It's on my phone.
Yeah.
I hate myself. I hate myself. Oh no! It's on Pinterest.
It's odd, Peter.
It's on Pinterest. I didn't save it to my phone yet, cause I'm fucking stupid.
I didn't even do that much.
I didn't do that much. I was on the toilet when I did this, probably.
I was pooping my brains.
Holy god, I was pooping my brains out the past 5 days ago. You ever have those bad shits?
Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
try that one again.
yeah. You ever wake up and you like your butthole's just liquid? And you're like, what the fuck happened, dude?
Yeah.
It was bad. It was a bad. It was a bad. It was a bad 3 days.
It was fine. It was fine.
It was a bad like 3 days, man. I thought I was dying. No, I'm kidding. It wasn't that bad. Okay. You guys step through and Izzy. Everything
Yeah,
feels quiet.
we're usually fine.
Like you can't hear the gods in you.
Mika, where are we?
Hmm. We're at the location of where the person is. I was trying not to say slave. I'm so sorry. Where the person is who was sold.
Why couldn't I get any description before?
Well, because the female, from what we could decipher, but from what I could from the notes I was reading, is we have to see them because we can't move them. One, because apparently they're very heavy, and two, because when others tried to forcibly move this person, some kind of laser would come out of seemingly nowhere. This person sliced people to bits.
There's something's off.
You don't feel like
It's-
you don't feel your aura. What's going on here?
I feel like my abilities that are connected to Remy and Imjin are being suppressed.
Uh, eh, uh, 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 eh, uh, uh.
I can barely hear. It's like unstable.
Hmm. Mika's gonna look around. I don't see anything weird here. No traps, nothing.
Where is she?
Hold on, I'm loading it.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, is there like a cage or it's just like a
It's
person like in
it's
or
so you walk in. It's kind of like a cave. Like you walk through this black hole that Mika like touched and it kind of just reformed. You walk through it like this fucking Looney Tunes hole, basically. And you walk there. It's like a few steps, and then you see like this girl like slumped against the wall. Like they look like they're dead, but they're not. Apparently, if they're being sold, they're not fucking dead. But
yeah.
you can upon closer inspection, you can see like slight breathing. I'll put the picture. I'm trying not to put the name. Or I'm gonna close your eyes for like 2 seconds, buddy.
All right.
I'll tell you when. Okay, go ahead. You can open your eyes.
Her.
That's her. She's like slumped against the wall in this like cave looking area. And yeah.
Yeah,
The clothes are kind
she
of
probably
dirty
wouldn't
and
waste.
torn, but yeah.
She wouldn't waste like much time before walking over to go check on her.
Uh, e- uh, uh.
The absence of Revy in her mind is a bit concerning, but she doesn't know how this girl's doing.
Would you like to roll anything before you inspect this person, I guess?
I guess investigation maybe? See the area around her? Or
Sure.
any vibes I'm getting from her?
Sure. Roll an investigation. 23. Um, it looks like a person. Like, for the most part. You don't you see like the strange thing, I guess you can see upon like you're not like super close to them right now, you're not touching them. Like just cursory glance, like you can tell like they've been sitting here for a long time. Like you can see like dust and everything like kind of formed on this person, basically. But like they haven't moved for a very, very long time.
Mika, who's selling them?
Apparently some explorers, some explorers explored this area and found this person when they reached the cave in, and like she points up to like the hole. Apparently, when they caved in, apparently they fell through there and they found this person. And then when they tried to well, they took claim of this person and sold her, basically.
She'll keep walking until I get closer to her. Hey, hey, you're right.
There's no answer.
So I crouched down. Can you hear me? Do you need food or water?
There's no answer. Oh, sorry. The price is 100,000. Discounted from 300,000 because they couldn't move in. Plus, well, people have died here. He indicates that like some spots that have been cleaned.
I
Hello, Cryptic. You're alive.
Uh-huh.
I wasn't able to fall asleep, so I ended up giving up and went back on my computer for a bit, and I'm still tired.
Go back to sleep.
Sleepy boy.
I don't wanna. I don't have to wake up for the first time in like 3 weeks tomorrow. It's amazing.
He's dying. He's gonna die because he's not sleeping.
It's me dying, man. The heavy is dead.
He's dead.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
What else are you doing, Izzy?
Oh, you guys are still in session. I'm sorry.
Are you
I
good?
thought you were done.
It's alright. So I would crouch down. I'm gonna check your pulse now. It's alright.
Uh, e-
Yeah,
uh, uh, uh,
she'll seems like Revy's trying to warn her or something. She's trying to push through a connection with her as she's like going over and giving her like a medical analysis.
it's actually not Revi who's warning it. It's Imogen, who forcibly kind of makes her way here and like she grabs hold of your wrist real quick before she's like kind of fizzes out. Champion, don't.
Imogen, she blinks and stands and takes a step back. Who are you?
There's no response.
What are you doing? What have you done to this space?
There's no response.
She'll look around the room, see if there's anything she's missing in this room.
I roll another investigation, I guess. 17. You don't think you're missing anything in this room? Like, no matter how you look, you're like, there's only this person in here. Mika seems to be looking around too. Like, this seems weird. There's nothing going on. Like, and she's even like taking a cursory look at vital signs and like health, and like there's nothing seems to be like wrong with her health or anything, which is weird because she's been sitting here for a long time too. Um, After maybe about like 10 more minutes of licking, you hear like a crack, like a metaphorical crack. You can kind of just hear it, and you hear, oh gosh, they finally broke through.
Maybe Imogen.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Like, what is going on?
This is, well, I was warning you not to touch it yet because, well, I didn't want you to be sliced in half.
What do you mean touched? It just looks like an ordinary girl.
Well, they were made to be ordinary. They were made to be ordinary. He's gonna like usher you forward. She's gonna like look around, and Revi's gonna pop up. Oh, Imogen, why'd you rush? Why'd you rush in front of me? You know I'm not as strong as you right now. Because Revi, if I didn't rush forward, our champion might have died. No, she's tougher than that. Not in this space, she's not.
Hey, what's going on here? Why did I lose connection to both of you? Why do I feel weaker?
You do feel like your divinity is coming back. So like your aura is starting to come back to you. So you are feeling a little stronger now. Well, as a well, this one's special, I think. But as a defense mechanism, I think this one created this space as a non-detection zone.
Are you telling me she's some kind of construct?
Yes. Well, kind of. An artificial, an old, ancient technology. I made some of these in the past.
Did you make this one?
No, I didn't. Revi, do you know what unit this one is? Yeah, let me take a look. Unit 806. Unit 806. I didn't work on this one. Oh, my numlock is off. It's like, what the fuck? Izzy.
This
First
here?
touch the back of the neck, and then you wanna touch her belly button.
All right. Just thinking if this is some kind of like construct, there might be a reset thing, so she'll very carefully
It
go
feel
where Imjit guides her.
it feels like a person. Like there's no way this is a construct. This is a person.
She'll trust Imjit and Revi's judgment should not go against what they instruct.
You're feeling like this feels like skin. Like, what are you guys talking about?
This is a construct. It's a very well crafted one to be just like a person.
Mm-hmm. Imogen's gonna like look smug. Mm-hmm. All right,
She,
and then after you touch that, you want to repeat these words after me. Artificial. You are the last line of defense. Awaken and serve.
she'll nod and touch the belly button and then artificial. You are the last line of defense. Awaken and serve.
And then this thing is gonna go from like kind of like a slumped, like almost looking like they're dead, to slowly turning, like craning their neck and turning and closing their eyes, blinking, looking at you. And it's gonna repeat, Unit 806, reporting for duty. Oh, actually, it's not. That's not her. It's a little higher. Unit 806, reporting for duty. Are you my new master?
Um, I suppose I am. If you'll have me.
Ah, it still works. Looks like it
Uh,
gets up and dusts herself off. Apparently, it's a her, but yeah,
yeah.
it's easy to say it when it's not actually like human. Ah, she's looking around. Where am I?
You were found here in this abandoned cave that's been, uh, caverns corroded and blocked off. Some explorers found you.
Hmm. Explorers.
Yeah, apparently when they try to get too close or touch you, some of them died. So
Hmm. Feels like she's staring blankly at you at first.
I'm not
Reflecting
exactly sure.
reflecting on data. Defense protocols were activated recently. It seems I was forcibly moved, so my defense protocols activated.
Yeah, I think they tried to move you because, well, they wanted to put you up for sale and put you in the market, but then your defense protocols initiated.
Hmm. Interesting. Being sold to slavery. What year is this? He's going to recompiling data. Ah,
That's all the current year.
strange. It doesn't seem that we've gone back in time. It's been a checking hibernation status. Hmm. Data corrupted. Rechecking. Like whacks her head. I can't seem to get all my data compiled. Cryptic's dead.
Yeah, he's saying he's going to
He's
bed.
gonna
Maybe
be.
trying to get back to bed.
Yeah, I bored him.
Um, maybe I could take a look at you. Maybe me and Engine could maybe help get your memory back up or something.
Imogen seems to be crossing her arms. Hmm. I have questions for this. I have questions for this unit.
For now, why don't you come with me? We'll get you out of this dark cave and get you back into some light so you can see how the world's changed since your hibernation initiated.
Izzy,
Yes?
I think they want the money first, though.
Yeah, yeah. I need to get back home first, but
Oh,
so I can, get my wallet and get everything ready.
oh. Okay, let's go home.
Yeah, let them know that I will be purchasing, given my track record. I have a good track record of paying for this
Yes,
stuff.
I know that we have to pay through Karasu anyway. You're right. He's
Yes.
not here. We didn't go through the butthole, the fractured butthole.
That's a South Park.
That's a South Park. That's a
She was 100,000.
100,000. Yep.
Why'd they put such a high price on her? She was just killing everyone.
Oh well, actually, she was 300,000, and then she killed people.
And then she killed. What made her so? Why she's so expensive? No one can touch her or move her without her killing people.
You roll your investigation high enough, but you would have noticed like there was like kind of like section parts at like some points. Like it kind of gave like, oh, she might be like like a construct of some sort.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So people were like trying to hurt.
like, oh, she might be like an ancient or like very modernized like construct of some sort. Like she's probably really expensive. But like they couldn't move her, and every time they tried, people would
Yeah.
fucking die. So, or be like close to death.
Uh, so what would have happened if I had touched her before
You would have
rebooting?
had to make a deck save and would have had to dodge a disintegration beam.
Disintegration beam. What the?
Yeah. Oh, it's like a cutting beam. It would have sliced through something. Yeah, it would have been bad.
It's fine. Revy's armor can regrow
Revi, it wouldn't regenerate you, but it wouldn't hurt as much, I guess.
it.
Oh my god, my
uh,
champion lost her arm.
so I'm probably. So I got her. I'm probably gonna re-roll that cursed item.
Damn, my cursed item.
Like, I'm sorry, I don't
My
want a sword that will suck
cursed
my life out.
item. Damn, it was so cool too. Kidding.
I mean, it does. How
I'm
much
kidding.
extra damage does it do?
It's funny. Oh, okay, so I'll read it to you. It's funny though. When attacking with the sword, you must spend your HP. That HP spent is calculated as extra damage, but it doubles if it hits. So if you don't hit with it, you technically don't spend the HP.
Oh,
Yeah, but so like if you spend 5 HP, it would be 10 damage if you hit, and then the more you must
yeah.
spend more HP each time you use it. So you have to like
That sounds like a fucking syndrome,
portion it. The best way is like, oh, I spend one first, and then two, and then three, and then
Yeah.
yeah, that way. But if you want to go all in, you can go all in, I guess. And then
Look, it sounds like a cool item, but Izzy's not gonna buy a fucking sword for
and
Chizuru that's gonna actively kill her.
the counter only resets once you're out of combat.
Yeah, she's not gonna fucking give Chizuru a sword that's gonna actively be killing her
And if
as
you
she
go down
pours her
because of
life
the
into
attack, you die.
it. Oh my god,
So,
no!
uh, Master, don't worry.
It's,
I'll get us
it's
out of
just
this.
be like, no, I will make you a cooler sword that won't
I
kill you.
take it all, sword.
No.
Like all 110 HP. Let's do it now.
That's like one of Zoro's new swords in One Piece.
Man, I can't believe Zoro's killing himself slowly.
He has a sword that like the wielder holds it, it starts like draining their life. Like you'll give them like super like they can cut through anything. It has like the most powerful sword in the world, but it's
Yeah.
like as the user holds it, it like saps their fucking like his arm literally like shriveled up into nothing as he was holding it. He had to like flex his arm to get his strength back and reclaim his strength from the sword.
It's technically like
He's like, no.
Togoshi's real blade uh takes his life.
I don't want to go. She's blue.
No, because like you know how he has that whole Muramasa, like the fog thing.
Yeah.
So like his real sword like has a more enhanced version of that, and like it takes his life as he does it. I was like, oh, this is neat, but it's kind of scary. That's why he sealed it away. He's like, I don't want to touch that sword. It's going to kill me. Let's see. Compiling data. Compiling. Compiling. I have been asleep for 2,484 years.
That's a, that's a long time.
I think.
Can you remember what made you go into hibernation mode?
Recollecting. Recollecting. Going through data archives. Corrupted. Corrupted. Data seems to be corrupted. I don't know.
Yeah.
Are you my new master?
I did technically just purchase you.
Hmm. Does my current personality settings fit your needs, master?
um, and you're you're perfectly fine the way you are.
Oh,
To get to know you a bit more first, and we just met.
I'm Unit 806. I like to, recalibrating. I don't know.
uh, it's nice to meet you, 806. You can call me Izzy.
Oh, hello, Izzy. Hello, Master Izzy.
Um, what is the last thing you do remember before you fell asleep?
I remember escaping and going to sleep in an emergency mode. And then I deployed uh, anti-detection field.
think that's what kept. And is that what kept you two from being able to come with us? Looks injured, really.
The nod. Yep. The artificials is what as they were called.
Seems so advanced for being over 2,000 years old.
Oh, what a cursed invention we made.
You said you didn't make her this one, then.
I didn't make this one. No.
806, who is your creator?
Searching. Who was my creator? Data deleted. Oh. I don't know who created me. Wait. Did you say deleted? Data deleted. What?
So whoever made her didn't want her, I guess, to be traced back to her, to them.
806. Do you know how many units were made? Not of well, all of them are different. But do you know how many units were made total? After my creation, I remember a total of 1,000 units being created. I only made the first 250. Well, technically I made the first 10, and then I delegated the rest afterwards.
Delegated to who?
Well, two other... Ruby smirks. It wasn't me. It was technology. It was the god of technology.
Oh. Isn't that one of the chain ones that I wanted to free?
Yep. Technologia. Oh, good old techno. Good old techno. Mika seems confused. So is this a Warforged?
I think she's a bit more advanced than that.
It's an artificial Mika. They don't exist in this time. They were made to 806. We were made to be we were made to be we were made to be the last line of defense against the void.
Oh. How powerful is she then?
I don't know. Unit 806, do you know your capabilities and such? Yes. Are you able to take down a void walker by yourself? Maybe. Eh,
Maybe.
maybe. I haven't faced the void walker in actual combat. I don't know.
She might still need some tune-ups and repairs after being in hibernation for so long.
Yeah, I don't know if we have the materials to actually tune her up though.
Is outside of my ability to make them still?
You probably could. It might take some time. But we actually have to open her up, and I don't really want to open her up. Don't open me. I'm just an innocent girl. And well, they are they're very smart, as you can see. They were made to for I hate to admit this. For worse for thought. Oh my god, what's the phrase when food for thought? We thought it would be a good idea when we first created the artificials to make them undetectable to any type of divine power, to the void, essence, and well, basically anything with detection, unless you're actually looking at them. So I mean, they're easy to distinguish if you know what you're looking for. But well, if you're looking for them, well, this is probably why we couldn't find 806.
Did they find each other? Or...
Well, they look like normal people, so it's a bit difficult. They were made to blend in. Some of them even have the capabilities of changing themselves, like changelings could. The the personalities, the features. 806, can you do that? I can change my personality if it doesn't fit your needs. No, just keep that one. This one's nice. I like it. Okay. No, wait, you're not my master. I can't follow your directions. Gosh.
I guess first things first. 806, why don't you run a check over yourself. Make sure there's not any immediate problems that we need to fix or or repair on you.
Running system diagnostics. Haven't eaten in 2,484 years.
She still needs to eat?
No, they don't have to. Imogen like scrunches her, scrunches her like pinches the bridge of her nose. They don't have to eat, but they have to take care of their well-being. The brain is still in there.
What do you mean the brain?
Her her brain.
Like, it's an artificial brain or a real brain?
Her brain.
All right, well, we'll get you some food then, 806, and I'll take
806 is
care of
hungry.
you. Uh, I'll make you something tasty then. What do you like to eat?
Can I have a hamburger with
Of
cheese?
course you can. Definitely. She pets her head. You make yourself a nice, tasty, juicy bird.
Do you have any Splendum in here?
What's that?
It's a food.
I've never heard of Slenderman before.
Oh, calculating what year it is. Nothing comparable to Splendamin in this timeline. Huh. There's no Splendamin here. Do you have any...
Uh,
Oh, there's no chocolate bars either.
there's chocolate.
There's no chocolate bars though. Like, you know how wrapped chocolate bars kind of thing.
uh,
Yeah, that's what she's thinking about.
uh, I'm sure we could find you something equivalent, something sweet.
Okay. Understood. I will serve master.
For now, you're not going to be, I'm not going to use you as a destruction weapon. You're just going to live with us. And you can see what you can do in the future. But for now, I just want you to get comfy and get adjusted to life in the future.
Adjusting. The current time period. Adjusted. Oh, you use swords in this timeline. I guess I won't be using my assault rifle. Puts away.
What is she talking about?
806. Stop using past jargon.
I'm, I'm very confused in and out of
I
character.
know.
I think I'm discovering things about Gaelic, so it's very
Disturbing.
yeah. I think at some point Gaelics had a timeline reset that made it fantasy when it was originally modern.
How you figured it out?
I mean, I probably should have figured that out when Mika got the sniper rifle. Yeah,
No, it's kind of you're on the right track. It's almost like that though.
she keeps saying timeline too. Like, what other fucking? Uh,
Izzy's confused.
she is confused. She just saw that. Did she actually see the assault rifle?
No, there's no assault rifle. You don't know what an
Okay.
assault rifle is, but
I do know I have a fucking Nikkei in front of me, apparently.
you have like a Nikkei with you. It's basically a Nikkei. Yeah.
Let's let's go introduce you to everyone and go get you that burger, okay, Innocent?
All right. And while we're doing that, I'm gonna tell you the last item.
Yeah, replacement of my cursed sword.
Man, my curse so I can better. I don't care about it was funny because I was writing. I was like, I don't. This is probably gonna be a throwaway, but I still read it anyway.
This is probably gonna be a replacement, but I'm gonna act like I care for it.
It is. Mika's gonna read it to you while 806 is going out the room. I will go greet the guests while the master takes care of duties. He's not like emotionless. I just don't have the right words to put in my mouth right now.
Yeah.
He has more personality than that.
She has more personality than me.
Yeah. Yes, she actually does. Which is funny. It is a summon of some kind. Super rare summon.
It's been a while since I got in the game.
Gonna read it. Seems this one's an offering summon of some sort.
Offense.
You have to offer things to it to actually enact its power. Let's see. What is the offering for this one? What did they test? Why does it say that every time someone did this, they came?
Uh, is it be possible it's some kind of succubus summon?
No. Not sure. It says here, offering on restrictions. Restrictions
Kind of
and
restriction.
inhibitions.
He's a bit confused.
It says you offer your restrictions on yourself and your inhibitions from the looks of it.
It
Oh,
doesn't say what it exactly summons.
let's see here. It seems to summon something powerful. But it seems the people who have summoned this have, well, regretted summoning it themselves. I think you're stronger at. Oh, there's a note. Get this at your own risk. So it seems powerful, but it seems risky. Oh, it is discounted quite heftily as well, from 500,000 to 75,000. All right. Well, Izzy, I believe in you.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
I believe in Master too. I greeted the guest. They gave me looks that they like they were confused.
They're not exactly guests. This isn't my home.
Oh,
Yes,
where are we? Checking geography.
um,
Oh, we're in Katoyo.
yes, my home is in a town called Fightstream.
Searching. Wow, we're 3 days out.
Yes, but we have a teleportation circle to get us from one place to another.
You see that as a red flag. She said 3 days.
How many days is it?
uh, it's like if you were to like walk, maybe like journey east, maybe like 10 days to 14, like 10 days to 2 weeks. Like
And actually, most of us on foot, it would take about 10 days to about two
that's like if
weeks.
nothing happened.
Yeah, if all goes well.
Huh. Updating transportation records.
But
Updating.
yes, we have a teleportation circle to get us. We're actually planning on going to Tuka soon enough. So
Searching teleportation circles. Oh, teleporter. Fascinating.
yeah, there's probably much I'll have to get you up to date about our current way of life.
He's gonna like. He seems to be like a mass search right now. Searching you. Searching news of this year. There's a lot of singing.
That is how a lot of our news gets around, is by the tale of song and vocal.
Hmm.
Kind of inefficient, but
Inefficient.
the bards do like to get around.
Yeah, I don't know who came. I don't know who came up with the idea of bods being the news tellers. Very inefficient, but seems fun. Hmm.
Other than that, we have the postal services like Talishi was a part of, is a part of still, I guess.
True. It seems there's a prominent postal service within Pharaoh. The couriers. Searching for other units. Unable to search for other units.
Yes, like Imjin said, it might be difficult for to find more units like yourself that are still well hidden in society.
If we don't find them, it's not so bad either. Hope we don't find the crazy ones, at least. Izzy, I'm gonna have to sit you down and give you a good old history lesson. Back in the good old days of the waking the walking gods.
Oh boy.
Alright, we'll end it there, I guess. Unless you want to buy anything.
What are my, I'm gonna, go through my finances, but what are my items for next?
Oh, what are they for next week? Nothing. Because you get nothing.
You get nothing.
You
You
get
bought the whole market
you
out.
bought the entirety of the market, you bitch. Let's see. Arcane bike part? Bike or part? You don't know, it's between the two. Then armor attachment. And then a scroll. Like a magic scroll. And then special heavy armor. And then a food related item.
Finally, no slave.
No slave this week. Let me see if the slave's coming up again, actually.
I'll just wait till I fucking re-roll one of these and it becomes a slave.
You won't get a slave for a while.
Even this slave wasn't even really a person.
Wow, I'm not a person.
I did not say that. Fuck you. I didn't say that.
I can hear your thoughts.
What the? It's not even her thoughts. It's her player's thoughts.
I can hear your thoughts.
Oh my
Oh my god, nothing's safe anymore.
God, I'm saying.
My mind is no longer safe. So how do you feel about getting a Nikkei?
I can't wait for her to be extremely overpowered and kill me.
Her power's pretty funny, actually. Hers in particulars. She's not the strongest. But she's up
Yeah,
there.
can't crank her open and see what's inside.
You gotta crack her open just you find a brain in there. You're like, what the fuck?
So she does have a human brain,
She has
like a
a
Nikkei.
she has like a modified brain. There's like a brain in there. There is a human brain in there, correct? But there's also like chips inside as well, like
Yeah, that's what
processors.
like Izzy was like. What do you mean the brain? Like
The brain.
the brain.
No, she has a brain. Yes, she does have a brain. But there's like processors and like chips and stuff inside that are also like making it function with the body and everything. So.
So is that why in the beginning you were like saying it because it was
Yes, because I was
806?
spoiling it. Yeah,
You're like, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to say it.
it's a
It's an old
she.
heart. It's
Yeah,
like,
it's
no,
actually a she. I mean, because like
yeah,
when you think about Warforged, it's more like an it, right? So
yeah. I mean, yeah, it still has to have like a puppet character that she calls as an it.
it, yeah, because they're like, this is usually when constructs refer to themselves like, oh, this is whatchamacall, right?
Yeah.
Because they don't have like
Well,
perceptions of I.
probably gonna buy some melon living. So
Yeah, you gonna buy $1 million gold worth of them?
yeah,
Make your own farm.
I mean, like I only need to buy a few of them in order
You're gonna
to.
you're gonna go back to Orchid like, hey, can you grow these?
Can you grow these,
Can you grow these
please?
exclusively? Only these, please.
Oh, can you crossbreed them with other fruits?
Yeah, please. Can you make a water strawberry?
I kind of want to get that marble and then just take it to Koji to see if he can unlock it.
Yeah, you're gonna have to touch it.
I'm smart. I probably won't go crazy. And if I go crazy, can Remy heal my
You
body?
want to buy that now?
You know what? Sure.
All right, let me go pick up my book again.
Sure. It's always the stuff that makes me that seem cheapest and craziest that turn out to be the most fun.
You know, that's fair. I should stop pricing my things like that, huh?
Like no one knows what the fuck this is. It's just a marble, but people have been going crazy,
It's
so
just a
we're just gonna make it
fucking big
5 bucks.
marble. It's like, you know, those mini crystal balls, basically. It's like that.
Yeah, I love just like how I have the fucking I keep being scared of all these like stolen items and then like thinking who's gonna come after me for them? And it's just like I don't know who took
Well,
this one.
you
This is
found
just a
out the
guy
one
at the
guy was dead, like that one time.
yeah, the guy who I got the mystery box from is dead.
Yeah, but you haven't used it, which is funny.
I mean, what I don't know what I need to pull out of it.
Pull it out in the hyperbolic time chamber. You're like, I wonder how time works if I use this right now.
I don't need the mystery mouse to tool it.
You don't need the mystery hint box.
And then yeah, the book I was afraid of because people are like, I'm gonna come for the book, and I'm like, make sure no one knows I have this.
Okay, I'm reading through this item I wrote. Cars goes spits it out.
Oh, that got something easy.
All right, would you like to touch it?
Uh, Remy, can you heal my mind if something happens?
Yeah.
Okay. Because this marbles can apparently make people go crazy, so
Oh,
just in case.
there's no way it makes people crazy. That's just a hocus pocus.
Let's see. So put on the armor beforehand just in case, and then give it a, a touchies.
There's no way it makes people. You know, like the fucking stupid orb in SpongeBob.
It's like the orb of the orb of confusion, and then they go
It has a switch on it too.
die.
What did they make that into a thing for? Like, what was the purpose of creating that? Like, was it to
To
hand it to
confuse
somebody?
all enemies.
Was it like, were they supposed to like
Yeah.
hand it to someone and then flip the switch or something? Oh my god.
I mean, I just think they thought they would be immune to it somehow. They would like it would project outwards, I guess. But
Yeah, what a invention. Okay. The moment you pick it up, you just hear in your head the unlock, the unlock code, the unlock code, 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 unlock.
gee, thanks. What is the unlock?
You're like in your own mind right now. You see like this weird looking thing like Jarvis, like in the MCU. You know how Jarvis is like a giant ball.
Yeah.
You see like that. You see like when it's saying the unlock code, and then you see that ball turn to a one, and then you're back in the
Well,
present, and the orb is gone.
what the? She blinks. How long was I out?
You only out for like 2 seconds.
Where'd the orb go?
You ate it.
What?
You put it down your mouth and you ate it. You know, it you started holding it and then it disappeared. Like it phased out of existence after you communed with it.
I saw the weird flash of light orb in my head, and then it just turned into a one.
Hmm. I wonder what it means.
I'm getting my book. She goes to find her book.
The like, and you think about it, you're like, wait, what does it mean? You think about it a little more, like, okay, what does this unlock code mean?
What is the unlock?
And then you're like, okay, I'm not getting straight answers. Like, I don't. You see the one in your head every time you close your eyes. You're like, I see a one. Why do I see a one?
Unlock code for what?
You put it. You write in your book. Unlock code for what?
Is what is the unlock code from the marble I was just holding?
What does this orb do? What is this unlock code?
What's happening?
What's happening to me? Why am I going through puberty?
I'd like some information about the yeah, she types and writes in her book like uh what is happening to me after no, let me think. What is the unlock code and what does it have to do with the orb I was just holding?
The unlock code is. It goes on for a while. It goes on for a while, and I'm just gonna go through the places, the things of note. Depending on what is based on, and then when you put and then it answers your orb question. The orb was the unlock code for the remnants of the player/hero system, and whenever a player touches the orb, they gain a player point, which is flexible and in usage and can be used anytime. Oh, also, I forgot to give you something. My apologies.
Player. She's a player hero system. What?
Why am I learning so many futuristic things in this session? What is a player? What's a hero?
This is what Talishi sees when she talks to her mirror.
Kind of, yes, actually. It's like
I don't even have my hero item yet.
it's very close representation. All right. What is besides about this orb? I guess what is something you want to learn about right now?
Like, what do you mean?
Like in the moment. Like what is the what is the thing that's like what is the pressing question as he's mind right now besides the orb? Because I know the orb is the most pressing question right now. But besides the orb, I guess.
Before that, I guess, how to probably restore 806 to full capabilities.
Oh, she's fine.
Okay.
Just a bit of memory corruption.
Um, what is she burning in her mind right now?
Hey, what is the first question that comes to her brain besides the orb?
I guess that she's planning ahead to the upcoming adventure. She's gonna think about like the best way they're gonna be able to get into the Underdark, find the best entrances, with all the ways that one guy told her about.
Your mind goes ding. Like you come up with an idea that you had yourself.
There.
And like you had a light bulb come up and it's like you think that your current plan is probably pretty good. However, you think that you think you come up with a better idea. Like if your plan doesn't work, you think like, hey, if we can spot the exact location of where this hideout is, why don't we just make a fucking hole?
You were able to just make a hole?
Why don't we just make a hole and bust fucking through? Either from
I
the top or the
mean,
bottom.
if we could do that, maybe.
You think Izzy thinks of this in your head. You're like, oh wait, if we can find the exact coordinate of where this hidden base is, why don't we just like bust the hole through either the bottom or the top? Like, it might cause a
Maybe I
ruckus
could
if we
make
do
a
it from the
drill to
top, but like,
And who's gonna stop us?
who's gonna stop us? They can't stop us. We just came out the fucking hyperbolic time chamber.
And then she's like, that's a great way. Why did I think of that all of a sudden? It felt a bit unnatural.
And then what is the first like item you're thinking of? Like tangible item.
Uh, as soon as that thought happens,
I mean, just it could be before or after, or like the same time. Like, what is the first tangible item you're thinking of
hmm,
in general?
if, if it's after, she's probably thinking of a drill now.
All right, you're holding a drill.
So,
You're holding like a like you know how Neos drill man grand drill Neos grand Neos
yeah.
grand drill Neos has that kind of drill. You have like a lance drill in your hand.
Where did this come from?
Oh, where'd you get that?
I don't know. I just randomly had a thought in my head about digging through the Underdark, and then it made me think of a drill, and then this thing came up.
Oh, interesting. Are you like magical?
Yes, but this is something new.
You didn't make that with your sight.
She
Weird.
writes in her book. Where did this drill come from?
Yeah, from your hero system.
What is a hero system?
The hero gets into a really long explanation about the hero system.
I mean, I just had a whole year in that thing. My book is refreshed.
True. No, it's been a day.
No,
It's a
I took
lie.
the book
I know.
inside.
I know.
It's been a year for the book.
Man, you could have asked so many questions during that year, but you didn't.
I didn't need to.
Didn't need to. I'll just find out myself.
I
Anyhow.
just needed to trade.
Um, the hero system is a old system made for heroes of the past, present, and future, in which people those heroes would would have abilities to enhance themselves, weapons, uh, like items, weapons, but you know that kind of stuff, etc. And yeah, basically it'd just be like a whole system where they can enhance things about either themselves, things they use, abilities, everything, like every aspect of themselves, basically.
Okay, this is just thinking. This is sounding a lot more like that thing Talishi's heroic items.
That's what the hero system is technically.
How do I access my hero system?
You are accessing your hero system.
What?
Yeah, you are accessing your hero system.
She rubs her temple. Okay, hold on. Let me. She thinks in her head, thinking, trying to search for that feeling she had when she touched the orb, and thinking about access hero system.
You see a one in your brain.
She focuses on the what.
Would you like to use your point?
No
Okay.
options.
Options. Options. Flexible. Refresh. It says flexible, refreshable.
Uh, what can the one be spent on?
Flexible.
Why did why did I get a drill?
Reward for using orb.
I don't know if I should have thought of something else.
No, well, it's kind of unfair because it's the first thing you're thinking of. The out of character, you can use that point for numerous things. You just tell me when you want to use that point.
And it's refreshable, like it will come back.
It'll come back. Yeah, you don't know how long, but it'll come back.
Can she ask her hero system how long until refresh?
Long. It's like a long rest.
Okay.
It's a very flexible point. You don't know
So
how much it adds or anything, but it's flexible.
that's what?
It adds only one when you need just
That's
one.
what?
It adds more than one. I'm looking at it now.
Is there a way to improve it? Like add more than one?
You're gonna have to find out. You spent a year in the
I,
hyperbolic time chamber.
I need more points. I need more balls.
I need balls. Gonna have to ask guy behind desk whenever you find him.
Yeah, who is? I guess you'll ask that in book two. Who is the guy behind the desk who owned the ball
The
for the
orb.
hero system?
Oh god. That's so funny. Uh you asked specifically who was the guy behind the desk who owned the orb I used or something? The orb for the hero system I
Yeah,
used?
who owned the marble I used that granted me the hero system?
Um Man, that's funny. That's a book of exact answers too, right? Or like like long explanations basically.
Something special.
I forget. I think it's
Book of Secrets. Book of
Book of
Secrets
Secrets.
/ information.
Yeah, I think it's information. Okay. Some of you know very near and dear to you. Someone you've met numerous amounts of times. Your father. Okay. Just Izzy's dad.
Is Newt my dad?
Dude, my dad. My doesn't even own a desk.
In response to the
No.
last explanation, was
This
it
is
new?
it's just says, and it'll say yes. And
What
then
the
and then you're gonna ask, how did they get it from Noob?
Yeah, how did they steal it from new?
They stole it.
Who stole it?
They stole it.
Who is they?
Actually, let me. What is the name of that group who stole it? Actually,
I need to get that fucking item from Syndrome so I can ask Noob direct.
Noob, did you know they stole an orb from you?
I found this weird fucking marble and
And
now
I
I'm gonna
ate
one
it.
in my brain.
And I ate it. I
How do
can't.
people steal from you?
How did people steal from you? Let me.
We're only able to access you from a fucking random roll of the chaos dice.
Well, you think about it as getting lucky, I guess. But what group stole from Noob? Let's see.
Which dare steals from you?
Like he said, Noob doesn't fight. He can't do anything about it.
But how do you get to Noob?
Exactly. How did they get there? That's the question, right? How did they get there?
And why was it only worth 5,000?
Because it looked like a fucking orb that just made people crazy.
So, because it would it literally just not work on
It didn't work on
any
NPCs. It
NPC?
doesn't work on NPCs. It
Oh
only
my
works on
god.
players. It works on players and heroes. Oh, God. Actually, you could work
Just
on
imagine
villains, but there aren't.
Nubinar. It's like, oh, so that's where they go.
He's like looking around. He's like, has like 10 of them lying around.
Oh, there you go.
Huh? Where'd the 11th one go? It didn't matter. No one can touch these anyway. It's like the fucking genie who's like, "Oh, don't worry, I have a reward for you. Hold on." He's like digging around the drawer. Here, have the stress toy. Who stole from Noob? Hold on, I can't find it.
Mike fucking randomly disconnected again.
Because we're memeing too much.
I thought you were gonna say it's like that fucking scene in Loki when the guy's rooting through the fucking Infinity Stones in his like drawer. He's like, "Yeah, these are my paperweights."
Oh no. I was thinking about like there's like I think there's like an animation. It was like like good job at making it this far, heroes. Hold on, I have my reward for you. And he's like digging, he's like trying to find through like it's a chest of stuff. Like here, have this piece of lint. Like oh, okay, thank you. Is it magical? Like yes, sure.
Yeah.
Wow, this and like it's funny because like I think that later in the show is like the magic like lint like saves their lives or something. Like, whoa, this item that I got so far would actually saved our lives. Oh,
I
shit.
wonder if I could connect my hero system to my hero item after I make it.
I think you say, I wish I wonder if I could take my hero system to my hero academia.
Yeah, I wonder if I could stream My Hero Academia through my hero system.
I'm gonna ask your hero system that is like it's like start streaming the episode from episode 1.
It's like, whoa,
Like, whoa, who's this Deku guy?
this is nerve.
Let's see. I'm trying to think. I don't know who stole from Noob. I'm gonna be honest with
I just don't know. Like, you don't know, you're new.
you. Yeah,
Nobody's
if I knew
fucking.
who stole from me, I would know. I will tell you. It's the Diggers. Don't say that wrong. The Diggers with a D. With a D. Maybe I should rename that so it doesn't sound problematic. Hold on. The Good and Plenties. There we go. We'll call them that. The Good and Plenties. A group known for getting a bunch of knickknacks and selling them on the market. Alright, how do you feel about your Nikkei, buddy?
She seems cute.
Oh man, he hates her. It's not Diesel, that's why. I understand. It's not Diesel or Soda. Soda!
It's one of the lolling.
No, she has boobs. It's just kind of hard to tell because her hands are right in front of him. But she has some crazy abilities. Pretty strong. She has well, she has that disintegration beam, but that's kind of like more a defense mechanism. But just tell her to go to sleep, and then people will move her. Oh, and magic. She could. So that basically that whole field would disable, like magic and like detection, basically. So even if you like detect magic, you'd be like, oh, I can't find any magic here or nothing.
The only way to find the other ones is just to find some we can't detect by any means.
Exactly. You have to look at them and you're like, huh, wait, they don't have any aura? They don't have any essence? Like, what's going on?
I've suddenly lost track of MJ and Ravi around this person.
Well, she can't do that on Will. She has to do that as her hibernation thing. So,
Yeah.
so you can see them just fine now, and now that she's awake.
Yeah.
I should have just put Red Hood in here or something. Like, why is Red Hood here? All right, good session. Good session, everybody.
Another good session.
Another good session. We're doing it tomorrow. Okay. Cryptic's tomorrow though.
Yeah, I forgot that's Cryptic is a show tomorrow.
Oh, I think he's gonna show up. I mean, he kind of just died, so I gotta hurry and do my Honkai. I mean,
Yeah, less than
I don't really have to do it, but like,
an
I have to at least log in. I have to do Zenless. Yeah, that's something I have to do. Fuck. I don't have time, dude. I don't have time. There's not enough time. Okay, we'll end the stream for now. Goodbye, stream. If I'm streaming again after this, I'm going to be streaming Honkai and or Zenless.